She don't want me to be the things that I'd like to be. She don't want me to sleep. She don't like to see me happy. But one of these days I'm gonna wake up in my own damn bed. And one of these days I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up dead. Check it out.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Austin, back at you with another episode of the Book of Austin, Life of Detours podcast. Sitting over here with my boy, Mr. Chase Cooper.
What's up?
Yo, dude. So Chase is actually a new friend, dude. We fucking met, like 2 weeks ago or so? No, actually, it's been a couple of weeks since you came in that first time.
Yeah, probably about a month.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But fucking, I don't know. I just fucking knew, and I fucking told you that night about the podcast and shit. I was like, I didn't even know any of the shit that you told me either. I just had a fucking feeling that it just needed to happen.
No, absolutely, man, absolutely. And when you told me about it, I was like, man, that's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. I never thought it was going to happen.
Right.
Hey, here we are.
Nobody ever does, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until it happens to them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like Martin Luther King. I had a dream.
He had a dream. There it is, dude. And now we're here. We fucking made it to the podcast, bro.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm so fucking excited right now, bro.
Me too.
Yeah. Especially after this last one, dude. I was supposed to have a dude on and like fucking, I don't know how it really is about it, but it's like, I'm ready whenever you are, bro. But like, you were actually fucking, when you came in last night and you were all fucking excited about it, bro, I was like,
bro,
let's do this, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure.
And now I'm over here in the fucking man cave, chilling, bro.
Chilling. The old bachelor pad.
Hell yeah, dude. This is the most bachelor pad. There's fucking...
Yeah. I don't even have a fucking couch.
Yeah, bro, there's fucking lawn chairs in here and shit.
Yeah.
4 dudes live in here.
Yeah, 4 dudes, bro. 4 dudes. All different ethnicities, too.
Do you know the guys?
Yeah, we actually worked together. I didn't know them before I moved here. But,
Oh, right.
You know, we've gotten to know each other since I've lived here, and they're pretty cool, man. I'm actually the oldest in the house, so it's
Really?
kind of crazy, and I've actually worked for this company the longest. Mm-hmm. So, like...
You're like supervisor around here, huh?
I'm like daddy of the house. Yeah, they like all look up to me and shit. So yeah, like they call me for like relationship advice and yeah, bro.
Wait, what's the age gap? How much
So I'll be 29 next month, and Tanner's 24, Urias is 23, and Jesus is 23.
Oh, so you got a fucking half a decade on these boys,
dude,
bro.
facts, and a lot more wisdom.
Them some fucking some city miles on you, bro.
Bro, absolutely. Like, my check engine light is definitely on, bro.
It's been flashing
It's
for
been
a while.
flashing, yeah. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine.
And now we're bringing it to the people. We're going to tell you guys about it. We'll fucking figure it out, bro. It's going to be therapy. That's what it is, bro.
Bro, I mean, if you don't go to therapy or you don't talk about your problems, like, you should start, like, for real. Because it's definitely, you know, like, a lot of people, man, I think especially, like I was telling you earlier, you know, like, just for men, it's like, I mean, just even growing up, like, you know, we're taught to be tough, and we're taught to, you know, if you fall, get back up, you know, and, like, I feel like we get such high expectations at such a young age. Like, it's just, it's almost like first nature to not express emotions.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, we get told to just, you know, hey, wipe it off. Hey, you're okay. Hey, be tough. Like,
Don't be a bitch.
yeah, absolutely.
How many times I heard that?
Yeah,
Fucking, don't
absolutely.
be a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
To like a kid, basically.
Right. Like, don't be a bitch. Like, okay, what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, right. I'm fucking,
know?
this sucks, dude.
No.
It doesn't even matter. Something sucks. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just kind of like, man, it's the older that I've gotten, it's definitely, it's okay to express your emotions and just be authentic and be real.
Do you think it's better, like, because I've thought about therapy, but, like, I don't know that I want anybody knowing, but is it nice, like that they are a third party that can't say shit kind of a deal, you know?
Yeah,
The
because
confidentiality part of it?
absolutely, because I feel like a lot of people that you talk to, majority of them aren't going to be able to understand what you've been through, but it's nice to have that outside opinion, I guess, especially from a professional.
Yeah.
You know, because they've heard so much shit, like just from different people. So it's like, I don't know what you've been through, but I've heard stories similar to what you've gone through, you know? So it's given them a better idea and a better understanding, you know, because a lot of people, majority of the time when people talk to you, they're not necessarily looking for an answer. They're just telling you how they feel, right? So, and a lot of people that talk about their problems is because they don't feel like they could talk about these things at home, you know? So like they'll call you and be like, bro, this happened, yada, yada, yada. And you're just sitting there like, I don't really understand what you're going through, but hey, you know, it's just nice to have somebody that
kind of, they can put it into, I was wondering, because like they probably like diagnose you, you know, like they give you like a technical term for it.
Right.
You know, whereas like if you're just talking to your buddy, he's like, oh man, that sucks, you know, like this is what I would do kind of a thing. But they can be like, this is what this is, and this is what you can do about it.
And typically most of the time, bro, your buddies give you the worst fucking advice, bro.
Because they're just fucking goobers too,
man. Dude, absolutely.
You're probably not even the goofiest one.
Yeah, no, for sure. But it's nice, man. Like my therapist, dude, she's just, she's real, man. And every time I go see her, she's like, okay, what do you want to work on today? Like she's not
hammering you with questions.
She's not hammering me with questions. Like she's not trying to get me to go back to my past and figure out what's going on. Like we could have talked about something just that happened last week or even in my past last week, and then the next week we could be talking about something completely different,
like whatever.
She's not like asking me, so hey, how did last week go? Like, how'd you handle that? It's always, what do you want to work on today? Right. So she's giving me the opportunity to express what's on my mind in that moment.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's real nice. It's real beneficial. Because majority of the time when you talk to other people, they're just like, yeah, bro, leave that bitch.
Yeah, for real, dude. Yeah. Oh, man.
So, yeah, it's like, nah, dude, that's not the answer that I wanted, bro.
Yeah, no, like, there's other ways to deal with this. Like, maybe that could eventually be the right answer in certain situations, but we shouldn't just jump to that.
Yeah, right. Like, that's
a fucking long-term solution to, like, what could be a what do they say, a fucking temporary problem.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, bro, that wasn't even the answer I was looking for, but thank you for your advice.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll put it in the Rolodex with everything else.
Yeah, we'll try again next week.
Yeah, there you go. But you feel like you're pretty open with her? Like, so you're just kind of talking about what's going on in the moment? Like,
man, for me, dude, like, I've never really had a problem with, like, talking about the stuff that I've been through and just talking about, you know, just my past in general. And I feel like the first time that I went to see her and talk to her, like I just started blabbering and just started talking about everything, dude. And she flat out told me, she was like, can I ask you not to trust me?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah. She was like, can I ask you not to trust me? And I was like, what do you mean by that? She's
Why
like,
would she? What does that mean?
Like, I feel like she was like, you're telling me so much information and you don't even know me. Like, at all.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, it's kind of like, you know, they say, like, don't let other people into your relationship. Because, like, whenever you talk to other people about your relationship versus talking to the person that you're in a relationship with, it causes so many problems.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we tend to just, I mean, you know, going to work, like, you work with the same people every day. Like, you see the same people every day. Like, there's going to be cases where you're just like, they're going to be like, hey, what's wrong, bro? You know, and you're going to be like, oh, you know, this happened at home. And then you start talking to them about your
Start getting their input on it, yeah.
Right. And they don't give two fucks about you.
Yeah.
Except when you're at work. Mm-hmm. But when you go home, like, they're not checking on you. They're not seeing how you're doing and stuff like that. So, like, you're trusting this person with your relationship.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. So she was like, hey, can I ask you not to trust me? Yeah. And I was like, damn, dude, like, I catch myself doing that all the time.
So she's just trying to get you to, like, build up, like, not barriers, but, like...
set boundaries.
Boundaries, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Set boundaries for myself and be able to dictate a little bit better of who I let in and who I trust. Mm-hmm. Because typically we find ourselves entrusting in people that we shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder what, like, because I know you had, like, the boys' home and stuff like that. Like, you're always around so many people, you know, and, like, you don't have, like, a set person. You don't have a parent to go to.
Right.
So it's like you probably talk to the boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where you got all your stuff out, and that's where you got your fucking suggestions and stuff, probably.
Right.
So,
yeah, absolutely. They might not have been the best suggestions,
but they were the only people you had to talk to.
Absolutely, man. And, you know, living in that boys' home, man, I learned a lot of stuff. Like, dude, I used to feel so sorry for myself. Like, I would always, like, you know, I was terrible at math in school. And I would always blame my dad because I never went to school. Or, like, I never learned how to write cursive. So it was like, oh, man, I can't write cursive because I didn't go to third grade. Yeah. So, like, I would always make excuses to the point that I was blaming everybody else.
Yeah.
And I used that as an excuse for a long time, man. And, you know, living in that boys' home and meeting the people that I had met, dude, like, there was so many kids there, bro, that had it way worse than I did. Like, their parents were murdered or their parents died or, like, just, you know, and I was like, it helped me to have a different outlook on life. Like, even though my mom was in prison and, you know, I hadn't talked to my dad for a long time and, you know, I had family around me that didn't associate with me for whatever reason, which caused a lot of my abandonment issues. Yeah. Man, I was very fortunate to meet some of the people that I had met, you know, because they really opened my eyes to see that, like, my life could be a lot worse, you know? So.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't always easy, you know, because like I was talking earlier, nobody wants to be without their parents.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really hard growing up without a dad, like, you know, not being able to, like, you know, you go on your first date and you're not able to talk to him about, like, relationship advice, or, you know, you turn 21 and you're not, you know, hey, you know, I want to have a beer with my pops.
Right, dude,
but not everybody's fortunate enough to have those experiences. But man, the things that I had went through, nobody can tell me today that if it wasn't for them, I'm at where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what's up.
So it's definitely it's a blessing in my opinion, because I have a lot of friends, man, that just don't work. Like, they still live at home with their parents, and like they're just like, they're pieces of shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
You know?
That's so weird to me too, man. Like, I don't know. There's like, I don't know, because like then you talk to them and like you see kind of the situation around it, and you're like, I mean, I guess I could see. Well, I don't know, because I've never had that. You know, like, I wouldn't be comfortable, bro.
No.
Like being like 28 and just like chilling in the room, like playing video games and shit, bro. Like, what do I?
Yeah, like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. That's a fucking...
It's crazy, dude, because I remember I was 10 years old, bro, and for my 10th birthday, dude, my grandpa bought me a lawnmower, a push mower. He's like, all right, son, it's time to become a man.
Was it at least one of them self-propelled ones?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude,
yeah. But I'm 10 years old, dude, like, mowing yards every day during the summer.
Yeah.
And all my other friends, dude, they're getting like Xboxes and PlayStations and stuff. Like, so like I didn't have the luxury to be a kid,
shit,
to do kid shit, you know? And for the longest time, like I had a lot of resentment towards that. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
You know? But looking back on it now, because my grandfather, he's self-made, man. He's set for life, you know? And so looking back on it, like, he's the reason why I have the work ethic that I do have. Mm-hmm. He's the reason why I have the drive to want to provide for my kids and want to provide for my family and really do whatever it takes.
Yeah, but thinking about it at the time, you're like, fuck, man, I gotta. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, whenever you're in it, you were probably just like, I'm fucking mowing these lawns, bro. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, like just hustling and grinding. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I mean, at 10 years old, dude, that's like child negligence.
No, that's called fucking, that's like good old-fashioned fucking latchkey parenting, I think they call it, or something like that, bro.
I guess,
Go
man.
do your thing.
Yeah.
You're when you get back.
Yeah.
Don't get fucking kidnapped.
But not only that, man, but, you know, that, and especially like in the neighborhood that I grew up in, man, like a lot of like drugs and just like gangs and just violence and stuff like that, man. Like,
yeah, hold on. I think we're gonna have to take this all the way back. Like, so where are you from? Like, you're from here?
I was born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. Yep. And so.
Yeah, so you were born here, and your parents, were they together? Like when you were born?
Yeah. So my mom, crazy story, dude. My mom was actually born in Norfolk, Connecticut.
Okay.
And my dad was born here. Mm-hmm. My mom, she lived in Norfolk until she graduated high school. Uh-huh. And when she graduated high school, her parents were like, hey, you have to go to college or get the fuck out of our house.
Shit.
So my mom was babysitting some kids. And the dad of the kids that she was babysitting had a wife. Well, they moved here, like to Denton.
Okay.
And my mom moved here with them. Turns out, dude, like, I guess my mom and the dad of the kids that they were babysitting, they were having an affair. Oh. Yeah. So crazy, dude. So
moved all the way here with them?
Moved here with them. She's like, I'm going to be y'all's full-time babysitter.
Oh, my God.
But it turns out, bro, the kids was not the only thing she was babysitting.
That's crazy.
Crazy, dude.
And to move, how far? So, Connecticut. Holy shit.
To Denton, Texas, bro.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Halfway across the country, dude.
Yeah, dude. And so she's been here pretty much.
Whoa. That is not your dad, is he?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like,
No.
whoa, there's about to be a twist here, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, plot twist.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. And she's been here her whole life. How her and my dad met, I couldn't really tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, dude, my mom, she was real successful for a long time. She owned, her and one of her friends, Tracy, actually owned a business, and they had like a bunch of like doctors practicing under them.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Well,
your mom was a doctor?
She wasn't a doctor.
Oh, okay.
They just owned some kind of practice.
Interesting.
This is all I know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it turned out, man, that a bunch of the doctors that were working for them were doing like illegal practice.
What?
Yeah. So like
experimenting on people and shit?
Like, I guess they were taking like hot checks and like doing like illegal practice and stuff like that. So the FBI like did an investigation.
Holy fuck.
So my mom and Tracy, since they were the owner of the business, they went down for it.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So my mom did 6.5 years
That's
in federal
what that
prison.
was from?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like 3 counts of forgery on a federal institution. Yeah. Yeah. Dude.
Bro.
Yeah. Where that comes from.
Crazy.
And dude.
Wait, did she know?
No. She had no idea. And dude, some of those doctors are still practicing today.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Because they didn't go down for it.
No.
Oh my god,
dude. It's crazy.
Doctors are fucking smart. That's
Bro.
fucked up.
Really smart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. If you go to college for that long, you got to be smart.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely, dude. That just goes to show, man, there's
Took her
some
down.
fucking shady people in the world, man.
For
You
real,
know?
dude.
Like doctors are people that you're supposed to trust with your life,
Yeah.
and they're over here just doing just some off the wall
Dude,
shit.
fuck that. That's basically what happened to my mom. She got sick, and they were prescribing her Roxy's and Oxys. I think, I don't know, but Roxy's were apparently the
The
one
thing.
they got her.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, they fucked her whole life up for a long time, bro.
Really?
She was addicted, bro.
That's crazy,
and
bro.
fucking that's what ended up, like, she ended up going to prison for I'm not sure exactly what all the charges were, but like that was like the main thing, dude. And, like, we moved out of my house when I was like 11 and lived with my grandma.
Yeah.
And fucking that's whenever she went just completely spiraled out, dude, there for a long time, dude. From whenever I was like 11 to like 18 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
so how
went out.
how did your life differentiate from living with your mom and being with your grandma? Like, did you have a good life with your grandma?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was weird because grandma's a fucking trip.
Yeah.
But
They normally are.
yeah, like she was like, she tried to be like kind of like militant with us because like she's a hard lady, bro.
Yeah.
She's fucking 85 out there running her chickens and mowing her own lawn and
No
shit, dude.
shit, dude.
No shit, bro. She's wild, dude. Yeah,
dude,
so that's what we were
crazy.
dealing with, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it was weird, man, because like mom, like, because she was always like, she was sick. She had H. pylori, I think it was. It was like a stomach thing.
Yeah.
And so instead of figuring out how to fix it, they just threw a bunch of fucking meds at her and had her like doped up in the bed all the fucking time.
Really?
And her fucking, my stepdad and shit was just right along on the fucking train with her.
Really?
And so we were just by ourselves, dude. Me and 5 sisters.
No shit.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so moving to grandma's it was good. Like, it's the best thing that ever happened to me in that sense. But
Yeah.
like, it was weird, man.
Well, I mean, at least you had some stability.
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure. Yeah.
I mean, you weren't just like out there like on the fucking streets and just
Yeah.
wondering what was going to happen next.
Yeah, because if I would have been going through like 13 to like 16 in that same situation, like grandma, like she let us do, like she gave us a lot of rope, you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
I would have just been able to do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would have done the right things. you
No,
know?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Damn, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But luckily, man, you were fortunate enough to be able to be with somebody who, I mean, I feel like at that age, you know, when you go through situations like that, like, you know, you go through certain things in life, like, you don't really feel like people care about you. Like, for instance, my grandpa bought me a fucking lawnmower at 10 years old. I'm like, dude, he doesn't
yeah.
love me.
Yeah.
But then, like, the older you get, you know, you start to realize why certain people do the things
Yeah.
that they did. You know, and like, for instance, like, now you have a kid. You know, like, there's probably things that you went through that you're like, man, I would never wish this upon my child.
Yeah.
But there's also certain things that you probably went through too that
learn
you
a lot
might be
from.
able to use, that you look back on and you understand why they did that. You might implement that in the way that you parent your child as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Interesting. Hopefully better, though.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's like fucking, speaking of therapy, there was somebody who asked their therapist, or like, I think they asked him, like, do you think your kid, like, you're going to fuck up your kid? And she was like, yes, we all are. Nobody's going to do it right. Like,
Right.
the kids are going to have to learn from what happens to them no matter what.
Absolutely.
So it's like, you're not going to do everything right.
No, not
So
at all.
Just fucking do your best.
I mean, that's the thing, man. Is like, when you find out you're having a kid, bro, like, you're
Still
not
a
you're
kid,
not
dude.
ready to be a parent at all. Like, you don't know how to parent.
Yeah.
Like, especially growing up the way that we did, and we didn't really have parents, bro. It's like,
I don't know what it looks
fuck,
like.
I really don't know how to be a parent. How do I do this? But you know, you take shit that you went through as a kid, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna fucking do that.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
know?
There's
So-
certain, like, for sure.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. So, but I mean, then again, dude, some people are just like, this is all I know, and
Right. That's the crazy part, dude. That's what they say about like people that get like sexually assaulted and stuff, or like they're more likely to do it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like people that have trauma like that, like
Right.
That's crazy to me.
Dude, I mean, you would think that people that have been through that and have been sexually assaulted would just be
You'd
like,
never want that on another person.
not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. But they grew so accustomed to it.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, this is how life has to be. And they don't grow out of it.
Yeah.
But that also goes to like show like they obviously didn't really try and seek help either, as far as like trying to overcome that or like surround themselves with people that had been through that
They could tell them different.
yeah. Absolutely. Like having a voice of reasoning that says, hey.
Because if you're just in the echo chamber of your own mind, bro, you're going to convince yourself of all kinds of shit.
Right,
bro.
because I feel like, too, a lot of people that go through shit like that, bro, like they self-isolate themselves and like they don't put themselves out there and they're just like, they're alone forever, you know? So that's the unfortunate part, man.
Yeah,
but
that's that part about the therapy, bro. You got to get that shit out, dude.
Bro, it's crazy, man. I tell my therapist this all the time, bro. I tell her, I'm like, look, ever since I started going to therapy, everybody needs to go to fucking therapy, dude. Like, like some people, man, like my buddy, I got a buddy, man, he'll call me and like he'll just start talking about shit. And I'm like, bro, I got a really good therapist. He's like, oh, man, I thought about it, but I don't want to do it. I'm like, what's it going to hurt?
Right.
What's it going to hurt for you to go get a professional opinion?
Yeah. You don't have to tell them you don't want anything you don't want to either.
Right. Absolutely. In worst case scenario, you don't like it. And
Yeah.
you just fucking quit going. But at least you tried. But a lot of people, they don't try.
Yeah.
You know, because they're like, oh, this isn't for me. Or, oh, no, like, I don't need it. But I was that guy for a long time.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like, I'm dealing. I'm
Yeah. Like, I felt like I carried myself so well, I didn't need it. And then a situation arose. I was like, fuck, I need this. Like, I need to get help. But a lot of people they won't admit that.
Yeah.
Like, they're always it's the self-blame.
Yeah.
Like me blaming my dad because I couldn't write cursive, or me blaming my dad because I wasn't good at math.
Yeah.
Not me taking responsibility as, you know, a young man and saying,
Like at a certain point, you could do it yourself.
Right,
you know?
absolutely.
Like maybe not like when you were a kid, like you shouldn't have to learn math by yourself or anything. But like
right.
after, you know, so long of being like, oh, I just can't do this. Like you could if you tried.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. If you quit being a lazy piece of shit.
No, it's so much more like being like a little pity party kind of deal.
No, absolutely. And I
Yeah.
threw pity parties for myself all the time, man. Until finally I was just like, you know what? I've come such a long way, dude, that I can't make excuses anymore. Because if I continue to go down that route, I'm going to make excuses for everything that I do.
Yeah.
Everything.
And who's to say that you're not fucking right, though? But, like you could do that, and people would understand. You've been through a lot. You know what I mean? But you don't want that for yourself.
No, absolutely. And I think what's really changed my life the most, bro, is that I'm not scared to admit that I needed help. And I need help. And I have problems that I need to work on for myself. Because if I'm not happy with myself, dude, I can't make somebody else happy.
Right.
You know, and if I don't change the shit that I was doing, and if I don't try and deal with the things that did happen to me, it's going to be a continuous cycle and pattern that I'll never be able to get over.
Yeah.
And I feel like to have a better understanding, you need that person that's on the outside looking in just to give you guidance. It's like riding a bike for the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like going to therapy, dude, has really given me that guidance and given me the tools to be able to say, okay, and set those boundaries for myself.
Yeah.
You know, and just be able to think.
I bet that was the last thing you expected her to say.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Like, I thought I was supposed to fucking come in here and tell you this shit.
Right. Absolutely. No, dude. And when she was like, can I ask you not to trust me? I was like, no, that's why I'm paying you.
Yeah, what the fuck,
yeah,
dude,
why am I
weird.
coming here? You know, I'm supposed to just lay it all on the table and tell you all my problems. Like, no, I do trust you. And she was like, not right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy, you know? But
that's dope. Yeah.
it's so dope, man.
Yeah.
It's so good. And it's just so
I wonder if all therapists are like that. I feel like they're not. I feel like you hear that a lot. Like, especially like they have those ads for like BetterHelp and stuff. Like they say you can switch your therapist, you know, and it's like, how many times do you feel like you need to do that?
Right.
Yeah. Like,
But also too, like how many people quit going to therapy because they didn't have a therapist like that?
Yeah, right.
You know,
man, you get the wrong one the first time.
Right.
Have that time.
Like having a therapist, dude, that's just like, that just always agrees with you.
Yeah.
And like
he's just collecting checks.
yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, you're right. You're not the problem. Like, no. Like, nah, dude, my therapist, she'll tell me straight up, hey, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's not, you know, that's not the problem. Let's get down to the problem.
Yeah.
I'm like,
fuck yeah.
what?
They're
Like,
giving you some brass tacks, bro.
oh, dude.
Tough love out here.
We need that. Especially people like us, bro, that didn't really have that growing up.
Yeah.
You know, so it gives, honestly, like, it gives me a sense of comfort. Because, you know, like I was telling you earlier, man, like just my abandonment issues and all those people that I had close by me that didn't reach out to me and didn't check on me, like everybody that told me they loved me abandoned me.
Yeah.
And even when my mom was in prison, dude, she still made the effort to reach out.
Yeah.
You know? And we have a really good relationship now. But going to this therapist that I have that gives me that tough love, like it gives me a sense of comfort, not just of saying that she loves me, but it gives me a different outlook to say, you know what, like, you're right.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I'm kind of thinking like, because like people that don't grow up with parents, like, you know, it's hard. You know? But like at the same time, part of it's easy because you don't have somebody telling you what to do, you know? But like that sucks. But like, and then whenever you kind of grow up, you still have that same energy about you. Like you never got told like, no, you can't do that. Like fucking, or like, I'm trying to put this right. Fuck. Like because you didn't have that tough love, like, but you did, I guess you did whenever you were like little young, like your grandpa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like when you were in the boys' home, I don't know that you had some, like a figure that was like telling you exactly, you know, what was right and wrong. You know what I mean?
no, I wouldn't say they would tell me right from wrong, but they, you know, I think the greatest thing that I probably took from living there is they weren't afraid to let me fail.
Oh, okay.
Like they would let me fall, but they wouldn't let me fail.
Yeah.
So it was like a sense of guidance and the fact that, okay, hey, look, we're here for you, but we're not going to fucking do it for you.
Yeah. That's
Like
what's up.
we want you to be able to figure it out because we're not your parents.
Yeah. We're not going to be there for you after you turn
Right.
18.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and like we love you, we care about you, but you were on your own when you came here, but now we're going to teach you how to be on your own.
Yeah.
And
that's
that was
cool.
mad respect.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
That's the fucking way to do that.
Absolutely, dude. Like it was
And like we say, it sucks, but like
yeah.
if it's going to happen, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, bro, and there's nothing I would change about my life.
Yeah.
Nothing
fucking
whatsoever.
crazy,
I mean, well, I say nothing. I wish I was like 6 foot, but you
Dude,
know.
right? Yeah.
Dude.
I'm like 5'11". I'm so close.
Dude, my
Never
mom.
made it, bro.
Thanks a lot, mom. Shout out to you. My mom's like 5'2", bro. My dad's like 6'6". I'm like 5'8.5" on a good day. 5'9" when I put boots on. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah, I've
lot,
only seen
Mom.
you in the boots. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot, mom. Shout out to you
What?
for being
Hey.
short. I should be in the NBA right now.
Strong jeans right there, bro.
That's crazy.
Dads couldn't hack it out here, dude.
Nah, man. I guess not. I guess not. But man, you know it's crazy, dude. Because like, man, everything that I've gone through, bro. It's like, especially nowadays, man. People just they feel so entitled. Like nobody wants to work anymore. Like nobody wants to do anything, man. And like,
I want to know what the alternative is. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, they're saying people aren't working. I guess it's those people living at home and like doing that shit. It's like, I don't really feel like I have another option. Like, I got to keep grinding.
it's like, bro, like a lot of people make excuses because they're like, oh man, like I'm not gonna go work for this job and make $16 an hour, like I'm worth more than that. Like, no, bro, you're living at home right now.
Yeah, you're not worth shit right now.
You know, like, yeah, you're not worth anything.
Put your fucking time in, dude.
Exactly. And it's crazy, man, because especially like nowadays, man, like with all like just the bullshit that's going on in the world, bro, just like I'm an African American male. I'm a black man in America, dude, that grew up just not privileged at all. Yeah. Like, just I came from nothing, you know, and I'm pretty successful for a 28-year-old man.
Pretty solid,
you know, 6 figures a year, black man in America, covered in tattoos, bro. Like, nobody can sit here right now and tell me that, oh, I can't fucking do it. Oh, I can't, you know, it's fucking excuses, bro. Excuses. And
you know how many fucking excuses you had, bro?
Bro.
How many times you had where you could have just fucking laid it up?
So many excuses, bro. And it's just, I quit making excuses. So, man, I always wanted to find happiness. One thing that I learned in life, man, is happiness, it's not a journey, it's a destination. Because we'll never truly be happy.
Yeah.
You know? So, but it's all about the experiences that we have that determines our happiness, you know? So it's just one of those things, man. I was just like, I was tired of making fucking excuses for all the shit that I had went through. And I was tired of stressing about things that I didn't have control over.
Yeah.
Because that's what I would always do. Like, I would just stress about shit that I had no control over. And it fucking made me miserable. I went to a fucking dark place that I didn't want to fucking go to. But I quit making excuses. Honestly, man, having kids, dude, I got 2 beautiful girls, man. Having kids really changed my outlook on life a lot, too. Yeah. Because it gave me a sense of not just worth, man, but it gave me a sense of opportunity to start a new trend.
Yeah, to be what you would want.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
what I told my grandma. I was like, I'm going to be the dad that my dad wanted to be.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I quit making excuses, man, and I got a good fucking job. And like I said, man, nobody can tell me I'm at where I'm at today because of them. Yeah. And nobody can sit here right now. It doesn't matter what you've gone through, what you've seen, what you've done in your life. If you want something bad enough, you can fucking make it happen. And I'm fucking living proof of that, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
Dude, like, be more useful. Like, you know, everybody talks about, oh man, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my purpose in life is. Well, quit trying to be purposeful and be more useful. How can you be more useful in life? And
do something.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. If you put your mind to something, bro, the mind is so powerful. Yeah. If you put your mind to something, you can fucking do it. Yeah. You know? Like, you see people fucking picking up cars and like just fucking dude, but it's their mindset. The mind is such a powerful fucking thing. Yeah. So if you can find a way to get out of that place of I can't and figure out your why and say, okay, I'm going to do this.
Well, you got to say it. Like, you can say it, but you have to believe it yourself.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like if you say that you're going to do something and you believe that you're going to do it, you'll do it. If you're just saying it just to fucking say it, and you don't really believe it, you're like, fuck it. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
You're not going to get it done.
No, absolutely. You know? It's like fucking going to sleep and you're like, okay, I'm going to set my alarm for 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to go to the gym. Then your alarm goes off and you're like, fuck, man, I'm going to try again tomorrow. Yeah. And then 2 months goes by and then you're like, oh man, you know, then you start feeling sorry for yourself. And then you start just, you know, throwing pity parties and you go into that state of, you know, if you set your alarm for 5:30 in the morning, when that alarm goes off, if you just, all you got to do is get up.
Get up. That's the
get
hardest
up.
part for
That's
me,
the
bro.
hardest part is getting up.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. I do that shit all the time. But when I do it and I do get up and I do go to the gym or I do go to jiu-jitsu, bro, like it makes me feel so much better.
Yeah, dude.
Just so much better. Just because I put action to my plan. And that's where I feel like that's where a lot of people fail or fall short is there's no action. It's all just
gotta act on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, bro. I'm gonna have to go take a piss real quick.
For sure.
Take a little break, and we'll come right back to you guys. And it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
All right, and we're back. I had to go rock a piss real quick. Grab a beer. We're fucking on here.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Fuck yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, brother.
All right, nice. We're getting kind of hot and heavy over there for a second, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, that's so crazy, dude. Just, yeah, so I think we should just fucking, like, hop right back into it, bro. Like, so, born here, Fort Worth. Mom had all that shit going on.
Yeah.
And so are your mom and dad together, like, for parts of your childhood, or?
Yeah, they were together probably up until she went to prison.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, dude. And
She went to prison when you were how old?
5. First time she went,
okay.
I was 5 years old. I'll never forget, man. So I've had a photographic memory for like a long time. Since I can remember, I was 5 years old. We lived at 2209 North Lake Trail, Denton, Texas.
Yeah.
I remember it was like 2:30 in the morning, and this knock on the door, bro. Just cute, like just loud knock. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm fucking 5 years old. What the fuck? Like my mom wakes up in the middle of the night, like I'm in bed with my parents, and we walk out, dude, and there's like fucking 20 FBI agents at our front door.
What, dude?
Yeah. And I'll never forget, man, like my mom, she told me, she was like, I gotta go away for a while, like I'm going on vacation.
Wow.
And yeah, dude, she left and left me with my dad. And like I think we stayed in that house for probably like a year or so, and then we bounced around, dude, and bounced around, hotels, cars, just
What'd your dad do?
sold drugs. For a while, he was like, he did some like software programming for Southwestern Bell. Oh, okay. Back in the day.
Yeah,
and
when it was still Southwestern Bell.
yeah, then he figured out he can make more money selling drugs, and so that's what he did.
Yeah.
And then he was in and out of jail for a long time, and then I was probably 9. Went and lived with the grandparents.
Okay.
Because they like found out what was going on, like the environment that I was in and where I was at.
Yeah.
And they took me in. And
Mom's parents or dad's?
dad's parents. Yeah, mom's parents had been deceased since like before I was born.
Yeah, okay.
So I've actually never met anybody on my mom's side of the family. Well, actually, I take that back. I met her sister, my Aunt Sue, but other than that, I don't know anybody on her side of the family. I don't really know like a lot about her side of the family, you know, other than what she's told me, but it's not.
And you're half black, or are you
Half black, half white. Yeah, my dad's black, my mom's white.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. A lot of people think I'm Hispanic or Puerto Rican. Or,
I thought you might be like half black, like half Hispanic or so.
yeah,
Like that.
I speak enough English or enough Spanish. Like you could drop me off in
Yeah, I
Mexico,
noticed
dude.
that too,
You
actually,
could
yeah.
drop me off in Mexico for about 3 days, and
Yeah.
I'd survive. After
Yeah.
that 3rd day, dude, like they're gonna catch on pretty quick, bro. They're like, yeah, he's not one of us.
Keeps asking for the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah. Donde está el baño? That's it. Yeah, una más cerveza, por favor.
There you go. Yeah, see, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, so yeah, about 9 years old, went and lived with my grandparents. And then it was crazy, man. July 25th, 2005, I was 10 years old. I had just turned 10. My birthday's June 18th. And July 25th, my grandfather and I were walking out of the house, and I remember my grandma was on the phone. She was talking to her mom, my great grandmother, who's actually still alive today, dude. She's like 101 years old.
What, dude?
Yeah, just 100% Blackfoot Cherokee Indian, dude. Dip snuff, like the woman. I don't think she'll ever die.
She doesn't, yeah, she's not going anywhere.
No, not at all.
Dude.
Yeah, like you walk in her house, like her house is so hot, bro. Like I tell everybody, she leaves her house on fucking cremate.
Keeps the blood flowing, bro.
Dude. Yeah. Like if you want to cut weight, bro, go to my great grandma's house.
There you go.
But no, July 25th, 2005, dude, we're walking out of the house. I tell my grandma goodbye, give her a kiss. My grandpa tells her goodbye, gives her a kiss. We go and paint a house. I'm helping my grandpa paint this house, 10 years old, just grinding, mowing yards, painting houses, you know, fixing washers and dryers and stuff. He taught me a lot of shit. 10 years old, I was like, man, fuck this. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But now that I look back on it, I'm like, damn, dude, like I have a lot of skills.
Yeah,
you
dude,
know?
that's fucking
like
dope.
that actually helped me out. Like I don't have to call somebody to fucking come fix a washer and dryer. I don't have
Yeah.
to call somebody to mow the yard or paint a house or something, you know? But so we go paint this house around lunchtime. He calls my grandma, and he did this every day. He'd call her, hey, what's for dinner? Do you need us to pick anything up on the way home? She wasn't answering the phone. So she called my cousin, or he called my cousin, which she lived like a couple blocks over from us. He called my cousin and was like, hey, can you go see if grandma's home?
Yeah.
And I remember growing up, I don't know if all grandparents did this, but mine did. Whenever you go to the house, there was a screen door, a glass door, or a screen door, and then there was the regular door.
Yeah,
if the front door is open, somebody's home.
Yeah.
If the front door is closed, nobody's home. Well, she went to go to the house. The front door was closed, but all the lights were on in the house. Super weird.
Yeah.
So she went to the back door. The back door was locked, but all the lights were on. Her car was home.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, well, she's probably taking a bath or something, you know? So she called my grandpa back. It's like, hey, the car's there. I think she's home. All the lights are on in the house. He's like, okay, yeah, she's probably taking a bath. So about a couple hours later, he tries calling her again, calls the house phone. Nobody's answering the phone.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
So my grandpa's like, hey, we're shutting down early. Like, let's go.
Yeah, we gotta get home.
Well, I remember before we went home, we went by Home Depot, and he got me a house key made.
Nice.
My first house key, bro. It was like Superman, dude. Like I was super stoked about it. Like I'm 10 years old. I got a house key. I'm like, I'm lit right now, you know? So like we get home. I'm like super excited to show my grandma this house key. He's like, all right, I'm gonna unload the truck. Go see if your key works. I go open the door. I go to my room, which you walk through the back door. It's the dining room. You walk through the kitchen, hang a left, and when you hang a left, it was my room, the bathroom, my aunt's room, and then my grandma's room and grandpa's room. So I go to my room. My grandpa, he comes in, like he automatically, like he feels like something's wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, he walks in our room, or walks in their room, and he goes, Chase, don't come in here.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, what? All I heard was Chase. So I walk in there, bro. And on everything that I love, my grandma's bedside, no clothes on, and she's in a prayer position by the bed, and she's dead. Cold to the touch. There was still water in the bathtub.
Ah.
Yeah. And my aunt, she wasn't home. She was at work. She's a registered nurse.
Yeah.
And yeah, but she was covered up. Like the position that she was in, she was like on the other side on her side of the bed, and she had like said a prayer before she died. I swear, dude.
What took her? What happened?
They think that they think it was an aneurysm.
Really?
Yeah.
God just said, that's your time. You're with me. Let's go.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, she had went to the doctor like a week before, got a checkup. They said everything was fine. Come back in 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Like BP was good, everything was good. Didn't have any issues at all.
I don't think you can like test for aneurysm except for maybe like an MRI or something.
Yeah,
or whatever.
but no, yeah, that's what they were saying. They think it was probably an aneurysm.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that was me and my grandma were tight.
Yeah.
Like she held the family together. And seeing that, dude, it literally like it it was the craziest thing.
Jesus,
But
dude.
ever since that day, like when I talk on the phone or when I'm about to leave somebody's house or leave their presence or whatever,
Yeah.
I never say bye.
Yeah.
To this day, I always say see you later. I'll just hang up, or when I say I love you, I don't say I love you too. I just say I love you. I don't say I love you too, because I feel like bye means goodbye forever.
Yeah.
And I love you too feels like it's like
You're closing.
you're closing something. So ever since that day, dude, because that was the last person I ever said bye to. Because I said bye, gave her a kiss, and we left.
Whoa.
Everything was fine.
Yeah.
And she died that same day, dude.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be like the opposite. Like you'd want to say bye because you don't know if you're going to see him again.
Yeah, but it also too. I feel like it's guilt for sure.
And it's probably something like in you now. You know,
it's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
You know, like saying bye to somebody. You know, it's like, for instance, like if I said you were leaving tonight and I said bye and you were driving home and got killed in a car wreck.
Yeah.
It's guilt. Like it would eat me alive.
Damn.
You know, so to me, it's always like, see you later.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
yeah.
see you later. Talk to you later. You know, just not an ending.
Yeah.
It's an open ending.
There you go.
You know, so yeah, man, that really haunted me for a while.
And
then,
dude,
like,
you were how old? You said 10?
10 years old, bro.
Fuck me, dude.
Yeah, dude, 10 years old, and like it wasn't very long after that. Like I still lived with my grandpa, but we weren't really like me and him weren't ever really that close.
Yeah.
Like he's a workaholic. He always has been.
Oh, okay.
So like our communication and our like relationship revolved around work. Mm-hmm. Like when I would go home, like I would just go to my room and just chill. Like we didn't have like a relationship, you know? And I kind of like, I kind of looked up to him as a father figure because he was more in my life than my dad
for
was,
sure. Yeah.
you know? And he still didn't give me that type of love, you know?
Yeah.
So like now, days that I am, part of me thinks that like, okay, I wonder if that's why my dad was the same way.
Yeah.
You know, looking back on it now,
That would make sense, actually. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
because even when I did live with my grandpa and like my uncle would come around or like my aunt was there, like all his kids, like he never
Still see the same.
yeah, he
kind of
never
disconnect.
and he never told them that he loved them or he never, you know, it was just all about work. He did provide, you know, but it was financially providing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like fatherly love providing.
That's a trip.
So now that I look back on it, I'm like,
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like a business, like a transaction.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so you can stay here, but just like, let me do my shit.
Yeah, right. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, like I love
And it's
you.
like you were looking for dad. You were looking for, well, your grandpa, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But he just wasn't,
No.
he's not that guy.
Right.
You know?
Like basically like you're not my obligation. You know, like you have parents, but
Yeah,
they made
all
bad
this other
but
shit
they
on
made bad choices. You know, they fucked up.
He's like, it's not my job to do this.
Right. Now you're stuck with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So how long did that last?
man, not very long. Not very long. So my mom, she went to prison when I was 5. She got out when I was going into 7th grade.
Okay.
And so I was living in Denton, and then we moved to Keller, Texas. And 7th grade up until I was going into my freshman year of high school, I was with my mom.
Okay.
But it was really weird, man, because like,
Was she different when she came out?
man, she wasn't different, but you got to think, bro, like,
6.5 years.
but she left when I was 5, and I'm going into 7th grade.
Yeah. We're both different people.
Different in a sense of like It's like,
I don't know what happened to you. You don't know what happened to me.
not only that, bro, but like we were trying to get to know each other.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude.
So like we were trying to build a relationship. Like I'm trying to build a relationship with my mom. Like I'm trying to get to know my mom. My mom's trying to get to know her son.
The solid one that
Right.
you have, you know?
Right. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Because, you know, statistics say, bro, like from the age 0 to 13, you need your mom. And then 13 to like 18, 21, you need your dad.
Okay. Yeah.
So like from 5 to
like a 12.
12,
So, yeah.
when I need my mom the most, like we're still trying to get to know each other. Like it was crazy. And honestly, bro, like I had a lot of animosity towards her. Because like she was trying to parent me, and like she was trying to, like, you know, she was trying to be a mom.
But you weren't used to
But
it.
I wasn't
That's
used
what
to
happened
that.
with me and grandma, dude. Yeah,
So I rebelled. I rebelled like a motherfucker,
Fuck, dude,
bro.
why did we do that? That's so crazy. I've thought about that. I'm like, why the fuck did I do any of this shit? I was so mean.
Yeah.
Like,
oh
what
my
the fuck,
gosh,
dude?
dude. I used to cuss my mom out, bro.
Oh,
like,
for real?
oh my gosh, dude.
Remember the one time I said fuck to grandma? She slapped the shit out of me with a sandal, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she had it ready or what, but it happened so fast, bro.
That was one thing though, bro. Like between my grandpa, my black side of the family, bro, dude, they used to beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
My dad used to beat the brakes off of me, bro. Like my dad punched me one time in the face. Yeah, for playing hide and go seek, bro. I hid in the dryer. Like I had some friends over, and I hid in the dryer, and it's one of the dryers that the door folds down. And they were like, hey, you know, hey, Chase, you know, we can't find you. So I crawled out, and the door broke.
Oh, no.
Dude, my dad beat the fucking brakes off of me, bro. And then I move in. Then I move in with my mom. I think the whole time with my mom, I didn't even get grounded.
Yeah.
Like there was no discipline. Ooh. But I think I looking back on it now, I took that shit for granted.
Oh yeah,
bro. I could have got away with murder, dude. I could have got away with so much shit, and I knew she wasn't gonna discipline me. Like I think she took away my phone for like one day.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Here you go." Like
she's still trying to get back in, bro. Oh, that's.
But honestly, dude, I think a lot of it was. I think she was trying to buy my love for a long time.
Yeah.
And I caught on to that. And dude, like,
so you know,
bro, I got when the iPhone first came out. Like, I got the iPhone, dude. I was like, always had like Jordans and Air Forces and boots and Aeropostale was a thing back in the day, bro. I always had like the latest Aeropostale pants. Like,
oh, bro, I remember when Aeropostale was
like she bought me whatever I wanted, dude. Like, I'd be rolling up to school, bro, just looking.
Did your mom have money from her previous business, or like what happened when she got out? What did she do?
So my mom got her cosmetology license in prison.
Oh, nice.
So she was doing hair and stuff like that. So when she got out, she got a job doing hair. But, dude, like, as far as like where money was coming from, I don't know. Yeah, because like we
all just don't do crazy good,
dude. Like we moved into this house. It was a 2-bedroom. It was a small house off of it was in Fort Worth, off of like Beach and Basswood area. Okay. Yeah, it was like man, it was like 4621 Bay Tree Drive. You know, yeah. That's that photographic memory, man. And yeah, dude, we lived in this house, and when we moved in, dude, we didn't have shit. Like we had. My bed was like, I had a mattress. I was sleeping on the floor. She had her bed from whenever. She still had her bed from like before she went to prison.
Oh, really? That's crazy. Wow.
So, yeah, dude, we didn't have anything. And then next thing you know, like, we got a couch. Oh, fuck, we got a TV. Yeah, oh, shit, we got a computer. Huh. Oh, fuck, we got a fucking dining room table. Oh, I got a new bedroom suite. Oh, she got a new bedroom suite. Oh, she got a TV. Like, shit just started popping up. And I'm like, okay. But I was still pretty young at the time, so I wasn't, putting fucking 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And then she said she had picked up a second job, and she was working a second job. I don't know. She wasn't gone all the time.
Yeah.
But then she got arrested again, and
what was it for the second time?
I still don't know.
Really?
Still don't know.
What?
Yeah. So, yeah, man. She got arrested the second time, and then
You don't think she wasn't on drugs or anything?
Nah. My mom was never really. She never really did drugs, dude. Never smoked cigarettes. Never. She drank a little bit, but not much. But I mean, could have been another forgery deal,
Right? Something like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude.
But now that I look back on it, dude, like I think my mom, and she's retired now. She'll be 66 this year. Yeah. She lives with my stepdad in Missouri, dude. Like, she's living her best life right now. I couldn't be more happy for her. But I think for the longest time, so like when going back, when we lived before she went to prison the first time, like when I was a young kid, dude, we lived in this. We had like a fucking 2-story house, bro. Like, my dad had a fucking cowboy blue Corvette. Like, my mom had a Mercedes. We lived, like, my mom paid people to come decorate the house for Christmas. Like, we had a fucking, there's pictures, bro. There's, like, I'm a kid, child, toddler, sitting in front of a 30-foot Christmas tree. Like, there was a fucking, dude, you walk in the front door, bro, there's a fucking Shark Tank. Like, bro, it was like some MTV Cribs type shit, bro. And we had an Olympic-sized swimming pool in the backyard, dude. Like, we lived like this fucking keeping up with the Joneses type lifestyle.
What's going on?
So I feel like she lived, like, she got so accustomed to having the money that she had, and we lived this lifestyle for so long. Absolutely. So I think that's what happened. And
Wait, so your mom was like 40 when she went to prison then, right?
Yeah.
So she's 66, you're about to be 30, or you're going to be 29?
29. My mom had me when she was 38.
Whoa, okay.
Her tubes were tied, bro, when she had me. I was 3.5 months premature. I weighed 1 pound, 13 ounces. Like, I'm literally a miracle, bro. I'm not supposed to be here.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. Shit's crazy. Yeah. I'm literally a walking fucking miracle, dude. My heart stopped beating when I was born. Her heart stopped beating when I was born.
And you're both still here.
Both still here, bro.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Crazy. Yeah.
So your mom goes to prison as like an older lady, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's weird.
Yeah, like, she had already like lived life, you know? Wow. Yeah.
That's like a totally different dynamic, bro.
But some people, man, I feel like some people come across things and it's like the materialistic shit defines them.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like she let money be the root of her that was her happiness.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know?
That shit sucks, dude.
No, absolutely. Yeah. But I mean, we see it all the time, dude. Like, I feel like people find something and then they can't get enough of it. Mm-hmm. So they let it just
take them down,
consume them. Mm-hmm. And then they don't realize it until it's too late. Yeah. Like, for instance, like my mom going to prison, but she went twice.
Yeah.
But luckily the second time she was like, okay, let's figure this shit out, you know? But luckily for me, man, she got out of prison like a month before I graduated high school. Yeah. So she got to see me graduate. I got 2 kids, man. I got a 5-year-old about to be 6-year-old daughter, and I got a 4-year-old daughter. She's got to be there for that. She's got to witness, you know, just all of my successes. She's been
around.
Yeah, absolutely. Her and I, we have a really good relationship now.
Nice.
But going to therapy, dude, like, I've realized just because we have a good relationship now, there's a lot of shit that I still haven't dealt with.
Yeah. From
the past.
You think you need to talk to her?
My mom?
Yeah, at some point. You think there's going to be
I think so. Yeah. I really do.
Yeah, me and my mom were supposed to do an interview because I'm writing, like, I have the whole second book.
Yeah.
Like I told you about, I did the interviews with, like, the friends and family, and I've tried to do moms, and it's like, she doesn't really want to do it, and I'm like, I'm not trying to force you to do it kind of deal, and it's like, that's one that I want to do for the book, but it's like, that one's going to be fucking that's gonna be a trip, dude.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. I definitely think I need to talk to her, but I don't really know what to say.
Yeah.
You know, because like I forgive her. Mm-hmm. I love her.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of it has to do. I think it's me internally.
Yeah.
Like as far as like
the hang up on it. Or?
Yeah, I don't know if like I'm still holding a grudge or what, but I've made amends with a lot of people, dude. Like I made amends with I have a half sister who lives in Denton.
From your dad? Or your
mom? My mom.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, from my mom. I made amends with her because she was one that didn't try to take me in. You know.
She older? Like,
yeah, she's 35, 36.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I made amends with my grandfather. You know, I actually took my kids to meet him. Wow. Yeah, this was probably a couple months ago.
Okay.
I made amends with my aunt. Dude, I made amends with everybody that my brother, my uncle, my aunts, my cousins. Like, I told him, I was like, hey, I forgive you and I love you.
Yeah.
You know? And that's something that has really helped me. It was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders when I did that.
Yeah.
You know, because I had this grudge, man, that I was just holding against. I'll never understand why. I'll never know why.
It's in your face.
You know? But
psychosis, bro.
That was something that I felt like I had to do to be able to let all that shit go. You know? It's like, stop stressing over the things I don't have control over. I didn't have control over any of that shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know? And it's not for me to try and understand why. But like I said, man, nobody can tell me because of them I'm at where I'm at today.
Yeah.
So it's up to me to take that initiative and be like, hey, look, I love you. I forgive you.
Have you told your mom that?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have told her that I love her, and I have told her that I forgive her. And, you know, I don't really know.
You don't even know what you need to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And one thing that
like what's gonna fix it, or can it be fixed? You know?
I don't even know if it,
or if it's even really broken. You know.
Absolutely. Yeah. And man, one of the greatest quotes I ever heard was, "You can't start a new chapter in your life if you keep rereading the old one."
Yeah, right.
And that was something that I struggled with for a long time. You know, going back to making excuses. You know, I can't write in cursive. I suck at math. So, but man, that's one thing that therapy has really helped me just understand is I might not ever be completely healed. We might not ever be completely healed from the shit that we've gone through.
Right, yeah.
Because it was so much and such
unprecedented. Like there's not, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There's not a rubric for how to fix this.
No, not at all. Not at all. But we can stop the trend and be better examples for not just our kids, but for ourselves.
Yeah, because if there's no way to fix it for us, we don't want to fucking do that to somebody else.
Dude.
Them have to deal with the same shit.
For real. Because I could tell you right now, bro, the shit that I've gone through and the shit that I've seen, I would not wish that upon my worst fucking enemy.
No, bro.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. It's
Jesus.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, because fucking, so you're with mom now, like in the, like where we were.
Yeah.
And then mom goes back to prison.
Yeah.
And then is that when the boys' home comes up?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's when the boys' home came up. And it was crazy, dude, how I found out that my mom had went back to prison. I was leaving school, and the friend that I was telling you about, who I stayed with for the summer, and his mom was like, hey, I can't take care of you anymore. She had picked me up from school that day.
Yeah.
Well, I played baseball. I was a huge baseball player growing up. And she picked me up from school, and I was like, okay, maybe she's taking me to practice.
Yeah.
You know, because I had baseball practice that day. Maybe my mom had to work late or something.
It's not that weird that she's here.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get in the car. I'm like, hey, Christy, what's up? You know, we're going to practice. She was like,
nah, fam.
Nah, fam. I'm taking you to practice, but your mom got picked up today. I was like, what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Yeah, your mom's back in prison. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So from the age of 5 to like 12, my mom and I are trying to like rekindle our relationship.
You feel like it was getting to a point too? Like, was there any progress being made here, you think? Well, I mean, now.
On my part, no.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
On hers.
Well, you're a mean little fucking 12-year-old.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I had so much anger, dude.
Yeah.
For her, looking back on it, she fucking did everything she can.
Yeah.
She tried, you know? And I'd lay my life down for that woman right now.
Yeah.
But, like, from 7th grade to, like, going into 9th, not even 2 years, bro, we got together.
Oh, my God.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was like...
That's not nearly enough time.
Not at all, dude. And it's
That's
like,
enough time for you to be pissed off, you know, and like...
Right.
You got like a whole nother year before you even start having conversations.
Right. Absolutely. And then it's like, fuck again?
Yeah. Oh,
again?
Fuck, dude. I bet you're so pissed.
Dude.
Oh, man.
Livid. Fucking livid, bro. Like, she would call me, bro, and I wouldn't even talk to her.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't even answer the phone, dude.
That's wild.
Like, I was such a fucking asshole. But, like...
But, I mean, I get it, you
like,
know? And she probably did, too, hopefully.
It's like, fuck, dude. It's like... Did I have a right to treat her that way? Like, this is my mom. This is the woman that gave birth to me. Yeah. This is the woman.
That's what I think about is like whenever my mom went back, like we didn't call her or anything either. And it's like, she's in like the fucking worst place ever.
Yeah.
You know, and like,
right.
She would have done anything to have a fucking conversation with us or something.
No,
like, that
absolutely.
would have fucking made her year.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And we didn't do it.
Yeah, dude. And that's something I think about all the time. It's like, bro, going back, it's like, all the baseball games and like the girlfriends and like the shit that she didn't get to experience.
Yeah.
It's like I guarantee you
too,
she would have traded everything just to be able, and that's one thing looking back on it now, like she admits that she fucked up.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
You know? So I don't have any grudges or any animosity towards her whatsoever, and I'm truly blessed and truly thankful that she has got to experience her grandkids and, you know, just all my successes and my endeavors and the shit that I'm doing with my life now. You know, like she got to see me, you know, get promoted to blue belt in jiu-jitsu, just like all that shit, man, because like a lot of people's parents, bro, don't get to experience that, you know, whether they died.
Your mom's 66, there was no guarantee she was going to make it that far, you know?
People nowadays don't live that long.
Yeah.
You know, but that woman, she's been through so much, bro. And the fact that she still got to be able to see all these things, man, like, fuck, dude. Yeah. Shit, dude, she had...
That's a blessing right there,
dude, she had a fucking heart attack, like, 3 weeks ago.
Really?
She was in Detroit, Michigan for work, just... Like, she still works a little bit, like, for the salon, but she does, like, the sales side of things, like shampoo, conditioner, and stuff like that. Well, they had a couple clients in Detroit, dude, and she was up there by herself. Yeah. So from her house, dude, from her house to where she was at was fucking 12 hours, but she flew up there. Dude, she texted me on a Thursday and was like, hey, I'm in the hospital. I just had a heart attack. Call Mark. Mark's my stepdad. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I call Mark. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on, bro.
Damn it.
So I'm texting her. I'm like, yo.
Did you tell me to tell Mark?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm like, bro, what hospital are you in? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I find out what hospital she's in. Bro, I drove 18 fucking hours to get to Michigan.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I drove 18 hours there. She had a rental car, so I had to call the rental car company to fucking come get the car. I had to go to the hotel and get her shit. Dude, she had a heart attack at the fucking hotel she was staying in. It said she woke her up at like 5:30 in the morning. So I stayed with her in the fucking...
She had it and she called somebody or what?
Yeah, she called the front desk at the hotel and she was like, hey, can you call 911 right now? Like, something's not right.
Yeah.
And luckily, dude, if she, it sucks under the circumstances that she had a heart attack, but if she would have been in Osceola, Missouri, where she's living at now, she would have died. Because the closest hospital where she lives, is fucking 2 hours or like 2 hours away.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, dude. So it's like right place, right time.
That's a trip.
And then drove 18 hours to fucking Detroit, bro. She got released from the hospital. She couldn't fly because she had 2 stents put in her heart. So I drove her fucking 12 hours back to Missouri, dude.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You went up there and took care of business, bro.
Had to, bro. That's my mom, bro.
Moms, dude.
I'd fucking drive across the world for her. That's crazy. But it's crazy, man, because, like, you know, going back to, like, therapy and stuff and just, you know, developing tools and things just to try and see things more clear in life and deal with the shit that I had went through. Like, my half-sister, same mom. Bro, she hadn't even talked to my mom since she got out of the fucking hospital.
Really?
Like, she didn't even know my mom had a fucking heart attack. What? Like, I texted her and
What's going on there?
I was like, hey, have you talked to mom? She's like, no, what's up? I was like, call me. She called me. I was like, hey, mom just had a fucking heart attack. She was like, what? I was like, yeah. So, like, she called her and talked to her for a minute. That was it. My mom still hadn't heard from her. I'm like, what the fuck's going on there?
Yeah.
And my mom's like,
just got beat,
I don't know. I guess, dude. Just unresolved, just fucking hurt.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because it happened to her too, you know?
Yeah.
At the same time. Like,
but that's the thing. She was older.
Yeah.
She was way older when that shit happened. But you
I
know.
mean, not like crazy much. You said like 6 years older than you? 7?
Well, so I'll be 29 and I think she's like 36, 37.
Okay. Yeah, so she was like a teenager whenever she first went to prison.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I look back on it and I've been thinking about it, dude, I think a lot of it has to do with, so like I was telling you, 2-story house, bro, like just fucking keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
I feel like my sister, she went from that lifestyle and she got so used to like being spoiled and just got everything that she wanted. Like her first car was her dream car. Like I feel like she went from that lifestyle to nothing and pretty much having to, like, not necessarily provide for herself, because my sister, man, she always had her dad.
Yeah, right.
And her dad's been married to the same woman since after my mom. Mm-hmm. So she had that loving, like, family environment growing up. You know, she had her grandparents and stuff like that. So it's like, I feel like she went from that extravagant, get whatever I want lifestyle, like
to living with
dad who like didn't have a lot, but he was real content with life.
Okay, yeah.
You know, but she went from that to that.
Yeah.
And she still got that animosity built up. And she's still blaming my mom for that.
Yeah.
You know? So
that sucks.
But the hardest part for me, man, is my sister. She's got 3 kids. My oldest nephew, I think he's like 14 or 15. And then she's got twin boys that are like 12, probably 12.
Yeah.
And she doesn't let my mom see them. And those are her grandkids.
Yeah.
So it's like she's using like her fucking whatever she's got going on to punish my mom for a mistake that she admits to that she made.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. Fuck, man.
You know?
Like, and it's like you can't really even tell her because that's her trauma, you know, deal with it. But it's like,
right. And it's like, and my mom, dude, she tries and tries and tries and tries. And I'm like, look, Mom, like, there's nothing that you can do. Mm-hmm. Lauren has to deal with that.
Yeah. Because
she's punishing you for shit that she needs to be dealing with on her own.
Yeah.
You know? And it fucking sucks, man, because like I said, dude, like, my mom, she just had a heart attack. Mm-hmm. Like, she's 66.
Yeah.
Like,
no telling.
Like, Lauren, what are you going to do if mom dies tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to feel like shit because you didn't let her see the kids and see her grandkids.
Maybe not now, but like
later on down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to suck, man.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that was the biggest thing for me too, is like, life's so short, bro. Like, we're not promised tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm real thankful, like I said, man, that I've been able to give my mom already had grandkids, but give her more grandkids and being able to let them be in her life and, you know.
Let her actually be a grandma.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So whatever my sister's going through, man, I hope that she, I mean, it's never too late. It's never too late.
Yeah.
You know, it's never too late. Yeah. But you got to want to, you know.
Well, no, that's not true, because there is a certain point where it's too late.
True.
Yeah, mom's not going to be there forever, bro.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah. If things go correctly, you will outlive her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like shit does happen, knock on wood. Shit, but there's a pretty good chance you're going to be completely without her at some point.
Right.
And then there's not that option anymore.
Right. And then there's going to be that, you're always going to have that what if. Mm-hmm. You're always going to have that thought in the back of your head like, fuck, I should have did that, or fuck, I should have did this, you know? But I feel like that's a lot of people in life, bro. Like, they wait until it's too late, and then they're like, damn, I wish I would have did that differently, or, oh, I wish I would have treated that person better, or, oh, I wish I would have loved that person more. It's like, bro, why fucking wait till it's too late, bro? Like, do that shit right now.
Mindset, bro.
Like,
fucking do that. Yeah.
Not because you have to. Like, we don't have to do anything, but do it because you fucking want to. Just be a genuine person. Be a good person. Like, we all go through shit.
Yeah.
You know, but none of the shit that we go through has to define who we are today.
And don't take the hurt and put more hurt out.
Right.
That's what we were talking about earlier, dude. Like, put good out. If you have only experienced bad, don't put bad out there for other people to experience.
Right. Because
that's just, it's the cycle that you're talking about, too.
Yeah. I mean, because if you're constantly putting bad out, bro, like, people aren't, nobody's going to want to fucking hang out with you. Like, nobody's going to want to fucking, you know? Like, it's like, it's not all fucking
toxic.
Yeah, it's not sunshine and fucking rainbows every day, man. But it doesn't take much effort to fucking just be a good person. Mm-hmm. You know, like,
it's just a mindset.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's free as
it's
fuck.
Fucking free, dude. If you're just constantly going around fucking treating people like shit and just being a fucking asshole, and
which is free too, but it comes with a cost.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it might be an ass whooping, or it might be, you know, just people. Yeah, you might just be lonely as fuck for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. But that's not a way that I want to live my life at all, man.
We're gonna do it different.
Yep. Absolutely.
Fuck it, bro.
Fuck it, man. Got to, man. Got to.
Damn.
We've been through so much, bro, just to be fucking feeling sorry for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, because that was another.
That up, you're stuck in it.
That was another thing too. Growing up, bro, is like when my mom was in fucking, you know, when my mom was in prison, I'd go hang out with my friends. Like people would feel sorry for me all the time.
Oh,
like,
fuck yeah, dude.
I'm like, bro, like, don't feel sorry for me.
Shit sucks.
Yeah, like, I don't need your fucking pity. Mm-hmm. And part of me, like, kinda like started to accept it.
Yeah.
You know, so I kind of got used to fucking people feeling sorry for me, and I started to like the attention.
Yeah.
You know, and then like it kind of got like it kind of turned into like an obsession.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of just having that attention of people feeling sorry for me.
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, yo, this shit ain't cool.
Yeah.
At all.
That's a fucking.
Because like I don't need people feeling sorry for me. Because that wasn't a decision that I made. Yeah, that wasn't something that I had hoped for.
You're not using it for the right reasons,
right? Not at all. Not at all. You know.
Yeah, that's like going through fucking high school. I feel like I got a lot of breaks because, you know, mom's in prison, fucking dad just died, stuff like that.
Yeah,
fucking, I remember like, and sometimes there were like genuine people that would come up. Like I remember my coach took me to the side one time and he's like, "Look, man, like." After all this shit, like you are who you are, and I'm proud of you, if nothing else, you know, and all this stuff. And that one hit me like super deep, dude.
Bro, just hearing those 3 words right there, or 4 words, I'm proud of you. Yep, that shit'll change your whole fucking life,
for real, bro.
Like especially when you go so long.
It's Coach Rhodes, bro. That dude is a fucking G, bro.
Bro, shout out Coach Rhodes, bro.
Yeah, real,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, and it was like in the middle of all the shit, dude. And like you have all these people like. Like I remember I came back to school after dad died and fucking like all these people in my class had like drawn these things and stuff like that. They made them do it in class or whatever and fucking some of it felt a little genuine, and then some of it's like, I don't know you like that, you don't know me like that, shit like that, and like there were just a couple of people that came up and like you could tell they actually meant it, and like those were the ones that meant something.
Right. Yeah. That's the shit that'll stick with you forever, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. I'll never forget that shit, dude.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, because, you know, the older you get, bro, you start to learn what people's intentions are. Yeah. You know, like, are you really trying to fuck with me? Or, like, are you just, like what are you trying to get out of this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
There's an angle. Some people just have angles.
Bro, that shit drives me fucking crazy. Like,
dude,
like, what do you want? You
so
know?
weird, bro. Yeah.
So weird.
But fuck yeah, dude. All right, so we were at we were going into the boys' home. I think you were talking about mom just got back to prison. Your friend's mom picks you up.
Yeah,
figured all that out.
Yeah, friend's mom picked me up from school, dude, and she tells me, "Hey, mom's back in prison." I'm like, "What again?" You know. So I finished school out. I don't even think I had that much long left. Finished school out. I stay with them for the summer. One of my best friends, Zane, we're still friends to this day, man. And like probably about a month and a half before summer was up, she was like, "Hey, look, like I can barely provide for my family. Mm-hmm. Like you can't stay here anymore."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What?" So yeah, bro, like literally like the next day, like everybody's gone, nobody's home. I fucking tried fucking hanging myself from the ceiling fan, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, dude.
That's some,
Like, I'm 13 years old.
Yeah.
Like, and I tried ending my life, man. Yeah. Like, I didn't feel like I had a purpose. Like, my mom's in prison. Haven't talked to my dad. Yeah. Like, all these people that told me they loved me, they abandoned me. Yeah. Why am I here? Mm-hmm. You know? And luckily, it didn't work.
Yeah.
And like a week later, one of my mom's best friends, that they're still friends to this day.
Wait, did anybody know that you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, the fucking ceiling fan was
yeah.
This.
They
fell out of the roof.
Yeah, they knew. But yeah, dude, shit was crazy, man.
Like, not only did it not work, but now people know.
Yeah. Now people know. But yeah. So my mom's friend, she called me and she was like, "Hey, I want you to come. I found this home. I want you to come check it out. And it's called Christ Haven Home for Children, Keller, Texas." She's like, "I want you to come check it out." And I was like, obviously I'm still alive, so there has to be some reason why I'm still here.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. So I go check it out, man, and this place was like, I mean, if heaven looks anything like this place, bro, like, sign me up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, like, it was like 150 acres of land, dude. They had horses, like, just, it was beautiful. Yeah. So I was like,
This is here in Fort Worth, or where's
it's in Keller.
Oh, Keller.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, man, what's the worst that can happen? You know, like foster care. Okay, cool. Well, at least I'm gonna have parents, and I guess
you have a fucking roof over your head at the very least.
Dude, for sure.
You don't even know where you're going at this point.
Yeah, man. So I went there, and all I had was like a fucking trash bag full of clothes and like my baseball gear. That was it. So I go there, and the first parents that I had, Kim and Daryl Tucker, it was super weird, man. You know, like it was a house full of like teenage boys that like
at the
children's home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was like 7 of us in a house, dude, and it was like, none of them like really played sports. Like it was like super weird. Like everybody came from different backgrounds, and I'm used to like being like the popular kid in school, and you know, and I'm also used to like being with my mom for those 2 years and getting whatever I wanted, and you know, being spoiled and shit. And I move here, and I gotta do fucking chores. Like, what, bro? Like, nah, dude. So I adapted pretty quickly. Me and my foster dad at the time, Daryl, man, we developed a pretty good relationship. I actually still talk to him to this day. His son actually does jujitsu now, so it's pretty dope. Dude, it was crazy. I did a competition back in February, and I ran into them. And I was like, yo, what are y'all doing here? And they're like, no, yeah, dude, Tyler's competing. I'm like, what? Tyler does jiu-jitsu? They're like, yeah, he just started. I'm like, bro, that's so cool.
Whoa, dude.
So cool. Like, small world.
Yeah.
You know?
Whoa.
And so, like, me and Daryl, man, we developed a really good relationship really quick. And he baptized me, like, 3 weeks after I had started living there.
Yeah.
You know, he was a preacher, really big in the church and stuff like that. And I've always been a believer in God. You know, I feel like I have a good relationship with God, and I feel like I got baptized for the wrong reasons.
Oh yeah,
at that time,
yeah.
You know, like I felt like it was like an obligation. So, but I mean, it was something that I had been through so much, dude. I was like, yeah, man, you know, maybe if I get baptized, like all this shit would just go away.
Yeah, right.
You know, like wash my sins away and all the fucking trauma that I've gone through.
Dude. Yeah.
Nah, didn't work.
No,
so,
it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
no.
not at all. But
it's more metaphorical.
Yeah. So, well, then they, I don't really remember what happened. I think something happened to where like a different group of kids moved in, so we transitioned out of that house. When I say we, I mean like me and all the other kids that were living there. We went and lived with a different set of parents, which was Laura and Alex Patino. Yeah. And I stayed with them for the remainder of the time that I was there, man. And you know, like it was really cool, man. Like they taught us skills that I wouldn't say skills, but they taught us like just, you know, like we had chores that we had to do, like laundry, dishes. Yeah. Like we had a lot of structure. Like we would do like budget sheets every month on like how to like budget money and stuff like that, man. Like they
don't teach you.
Yeah, bro. Like they really did invest a lot of time in like teaching us how to be on our own. Like I was saying, bro, like you came here on your own, but we're going to teach you how to be on your own. Yeah. And like they taught us like some very valuable just life skills, you know, like my foster dad, like taught me how to change the oil on the car and like, you know, like change tires and like just like some like real life scenario shit, you know? And so it was really cool, man. Like I could take a lawnmower apart, dude, and rebuild the carb on it and like just shit that like a lot of people don't know how to do.
Yeah, that's shit that I wasn't taught.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like it was real helpful and real beneficial, but I mean it had its ups and downs for sure, you know? Like I felt like I was trapped. And like the thing that sucked about it was like if we wanted to hang out with friends, like they had to do like a background check. Like if we wanted to go stay the night at their house, like they'd have to do a background check on like the whole fucking fam, dude. Whoa. Yeah. And like when I got a cell phone, I think my junior year of high school, and like I had to turn my cell phone in at like 9:00 at night. Yeah, like my senior year of high school, bro, like my curfew was like 10:30. Yeah. Like it was super.
Mine was 8:30 all through high school with grandma.
No shit.
No shit.
Damn.
I mean, eventually it got loose, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
that's what it was supposed to be.
But after, like, so like when you had that curfew, bro, for like 8:30, like once you like didn't have that curfew anymore, like how hard did you rebel?
Oh, bro, yeah.
Like whenever you got the freedom to just do whatever you wanted.
Dumb shit, dude.
Bro, I'm the same way. Cause like once I didn't have those strict set of rules, I was like, I'm free to do whatever the fuck I want to. I literally did
do it just because,
and I literally did it, just because.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I got the experience at a young age, and I got all this shit out of the way. And when I had kids, I was kind of like, okay, well, I've done that, I've done this, But going back, living with Laura and Alex, man, like I said, man, they taught us some skills that if I didn't live there, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't know how to do those things, but there's a lot of things that they taught me that I still implement in my life every day.
That's good. Yeah.
So it sucked because, like I said, man, nobody doesn't not want to be with their parents.
Yeah.
But also, too, I am really thankful that I did get the opportunity and the experience, because there's no telling where I would be if I didn't go there.
If you would have never gone there and you just decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna go live on the street. People do that. Kids fucking do that. Bro.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
That's crazy.
There's no telling where I'd be at right now. Mm-hmm. Not at all.
You could have found a crack house to sleep in, probably.
I'd probably be dead or in prison or something.
Yeah. Something bad would have happened.
Oh, absolutely.
There's way more bad options than that.
Dude, for sure. I mean,
You found that one avenue.
I mean, I could have been on the same path as my dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real.
I mean, without a doubt. So,
and honestly, with that being one of your recent experiences of how men treat each other and stuff, or how grandparents treat sons and stuff, how it goes down, that could have been the only thing about what a family is.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So I did get a little taste of that, because I mean, living there, Laura and Alex, they had their own kids too. So I got to see and experience motherly love and fatherly love, as far as what it's like to live in a healthy household. How kids in a good stable home get treated, how a father or a husband treats their significant other. Yeah. So I got that experience, which was actually pretty nice, because when I was living with my dad for that short period of time, bro, he had a new girlfriend every week. He was just running the town, bro, and a lot of people that like we were talking about earlier, people that go through sexual assault and stuff, they think that's the norm, so they isolate themselves. But it also goes back to people that experience things in their household for a long period of time. They think it's normal.
Thought that was
it's a lot of people that get in domestic violence cases because growing up they always saw dad beating the shit out of mom, so they think that's normal. They think that's okay. Oh, you want to?
Oh, well, I don't do it like he does,
right?
Whatever.
Yeah,
some of it's okay when none of it's okay.
Yeah, it's oh, mom talked back to dad. He slapped the shit out of her. Oh, you want to talk back to me? This is later on in life.
It's the only way that I know how to deal with it.
Right, and then you end up putting your hands on her. Now you gotta, you
got a whole fucking
you caught a case.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to be able to be in a home to where
you saw normal people.
I didn't experience it personally with my parents, but I got to see what it looked like.
Yeah. So
it made me have
yeah, that's one thing I didn't get living with grandma, and mom was from forever that I could remember. Mom and dad were together for a year or two whenever I was little, and then dad goes off on his benders and stuff, and then he ends up living in Kansas.
Yeah.
So we saw him once a year probably and stuff like that. So we didn't have the mom and dad there, and then mom goes off and we had my stepdad who's a fucking psycho. Fucking dude. Literally the last thing he did was beat the shit out of mom and leave. Yeah, beat the shit out of her and my oldest sister, and then just fucking left.
No shit.
That's the last thing we knew about that dude.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
So did you not have
that dynamic?
Did you not have any type of male role model in your life?
Not really, bro.
No.
Yeah, and he kind of tried, I guess. He took me to work with him, so he'd take me out of school and go work at the fucking alpaca farm and shit. Weird, bro.
Yeah.
But, Yeah, like, and like he'd take me on like odds and end jobs. Like, I remember like crawling under people's houses and like doing shit like that.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I saw work kind of,
Right.
you know. So there's that, but that's about it.
Oh shit.
And then he turned out to be a complete piece of shit. So
Yeah.
you can't trust anything.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, bro. It was like when you were talking about like taking the lawnmower apart and fixing stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't really have it. Like, Grandma tried a few things, but
Right.
it's Grandma. You know, she doesn't know that. She calls people for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was kind of like, what was your motivation to just be like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, you know, because like I said, man, a lot of people that don't have a male role model, especially for us being men, to not continue that cycle.
I don't know, man. Well, I had my 5 sisters.
Yeah.
You know, so like we all fucking like pretty well kept each other in check, and like they like I was always like looked towards to kind of like be the strong one and like figure stuff out.
Yeah.
Like me and my oldest sister for sure. Like my oldest sister, 100%. She basically like raised us.
Yeah.
And so like that was part of the motivation for it, and like I don't know, I just like was trying to. I don't know, it's like keeping other people happy too.
Right.
You know, but I never, like whenever I was little, I never saw things as a problem. I didn't think bad things happened to my family.
Right.
I literally had that thought whenever I was little. I was like, bad stuff never happens to us, but bad shit was happening all the time. I was like, okay. That's like they say, like humans have like a certain sense of normal when they're in it.
Right.
Like things that like keep getting worse and worse and worse, but we're like, oh, that's just what life is.
Yeah.
Like, so that's just what life was for me. And fucking, I never really saw a problem with it is the weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like now that I know that there was a problem with it, it's like I would never do that stuff. But when I was in it, it didn't seem that weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like when did you start realizing it was a problem?
I probably didn't even realize until like after I started dealing with stuff, like early 20s probably.
Yeah.
I would say like because I got arrested when like my senior year and fucking went to college, and like I basically like fucked that off, just kind of like hanging out and like not doing my homework and shit. And,
Yeah.
and then once I started working, like that's kind of what got me going. Like I always had like a good work ethic, and I think that's the only thing that's really carried me through. And that's probably coming straight from Grandma.
Right.
Yeah, she had us out like doing shit in the yard all the time and stuff. And, like,
Right.
that's pretty much, I guess that's where it came from. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's crazy, man. So are you and your sisters, are y'all still tight?
Oh, we're super tight.
Yeah. That's so cool,
Yeah,
man. They
yeah.
still live in Arkansas, or you got family here?
Well, I have, so 3 of them live in Arkansas. No, 4 of them live in Arkansas, and then Autumn lives in Texarkana, but she was on Arkansas. She's on the Texas side now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
But me and my younger sister, we do a podcast once a month.
No shit.
And we call it Granny's Garage. We just fucking like bullshit, dude.
Dude,
It's
that's
hilarious,
so cool,
dude.
man.
Yeah, we just had my older sister Autumn on there, and like fucking like for the book, I sat all 5 of them down and
Yeah.
fucking did an interview. There's a sisters chapter.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 hours of us just fucking telling the story, bro.
No shit.
It was wild.
Damn.
Dude, it was wild.
Did you hear a lot of shit that you didn't know about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Like, and that's like, even in the book, I say like, I had it pretty bad, but I can't ever say that I had it worse than some people, and not even people that were in the same boat as me.
Yeah.
Like, they had it worse than I did, and we were in the same situation.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like, especially after hearing that shit, I'm like, fuck, man.
That's crazy. How does that make you feel, though? Especially especially like being the only boy, like being the only man.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It's kind of the same way, like, as I did then. It's like I have to, like, keep it together, you know what I mean? And it's not even like I have to. Like, they'd be fine without me. And, like, even then, like, they would have been fine without me, but it's like I want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll always have that, like, in the back of your mind, like that
Like, if I can put
subconscious.
some good out, like, give them something good.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, there's shit that people go through every day. Like, I tell people all the time, like, bro, I fight demons that nobody knows about. Mm-hmm. You know, but like for you being the only man, like just being a man, like we feel like we have to protect and provide and just be that person. Yeah. And I feel like that's why for men, like I feel like that's why they feel like they have it so hard and they have it so rough because they feel like they have to be that person.
They have to do it. Yeah.
Have to. Like it's in our nature to be that person.
Yeah. Yeah, and being the only boy, like they like I don't know, like they understood each other really well, and they all understood me pretty well and stuff too, but it's like it's not exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know, so like I kind of had some of it I feel like I looked at different.
Right.
So I don't know. It's fucking.
Do you still look at it differently now?
I would say so, yeah, because I'm like kind of looking at it because they're moms,
right?
You know, and so I'm a dad,
yeah,
and like looking at it from like what I have to do as a dad, which is it's different, you know?
Right?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's a trippy dynamic, man. Yeah. I've been around fucking girls my whole life, bro.
Yeah,
like I had 5 sisters and my mom, you know, and I had my stepdad for a little while, like a couple of years maybe,
yeah,
and then lived with grandma. My fucking dog's a girl. My baby's a girl.
Fuck.
Like, I'm fucking cursed, bro.
Dude, I'm the same way, bro. I got 2 girls, you know, and I feel like I've been surrounded by girls pretty much my whole life, except living in the fucking foster home.
Yeah, dude, yeah. You know? That was probably good. That probably gave you some experience, so yeah.
So do you feel like your sisters were probably like your biggest influence throughout your life?
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we always say is like we took stuff on for each other and we did all of this for each other.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have been able to do it alone or even without all of us. Like everybody had to be on board, dude.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's badass, you know, and like, man, there's part of me that's like I kind of envy you a little bit just because I have my sister, but like she won't even like she doesn't talk to me. She doesn't talk to mom. Like she doesn't do any of that shit. And like part of me is like, why? What's going on? Like, I want to talk to her and try.
The only
and, like,
other person that would kind of understand.
Yeah, like I want to try because I'm like, hey, look, I went through it too, and I guarantee you, I fucking had it way worse than you.
I was gonna say that earlier,
but there's also that part of me that's like, it's not my fucking responsibility because, like, I feel like I'm on the path of healing and putting in the work and doing the shit that I need to do to overcome that. And I feel like if I go down that road with my sister, it might take me back down that road,
bro.
You're
reading that old
like,
chapter.
I'll be backtracking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it would be different, like, if she would have been around for you when this stuff was going on, like, whether she was able to help or not.
Right.
You know, at least, like, experience it together.
Right.
But it's like she was wherever the fuck, you know, you ended up in a boys' home by yourself.
Like, no lending hand or no phone calls or nothing.
Not even, like, touching base. Like, that sucks.
Nothing, dude.
You're just on your own.
On my own. On my own, and I had
5 people in the shit with me.
Yeah,
you know, like we were in the fucking trenches, but we were chilling down there together.
Yeah, I was in that bitch solo dolo,
dude. No way.
Fuck, man, it's crazy, bro.
That's that part. That's the part that I can't imagine because I had that. You know,
yeah.
Because whenever we were younger, like when mom was really going through the shit before grandma. Like, we had people, like, mention foster care to us. Yeah. And, like, they were like, all you have to do is, like, say something. And, like, we would talk about it together. And we're like, we can't fucking say anything or we're not going to be together.
Right.
You know? So, like, we got to, like, whether shit's bad here, it'd be worse if we weren't together.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, we took a lot of shit that, like, we could have just fucking called the cops.
Yeah, dude. And, you know? I mean, like, could you imagine what life would have been like if just one of y'all had got fucking separated from each other, like with how tight and how close y'all were?
Fuck no, dude. No.
Like,
yeah, because nobody's gonna take 6 kids, bro.
No.
Dude. Except grandma, she was 70 something when she did it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
Wild, dude.
Is she still alive today?
Yeah.
No way.
85 still mows her own lawn and runs her chickens, bro. Yeah, grandma's a fucking bad lady, dude.
Bro. You still keep in touch with her?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And we just went and saw her, like when I told you we went to Hot Springs a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's so
fucking. I was
so
talking to her about
cool,
fucking mushrooms and aliens and shit, bro.
Dude.
Grandma's dope.
So cool, bro. That's so cool.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking badass, man. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because she's like, because my mom, like, you know, they say whenever people end up, like, going through a lot of trauma, and, like, especially with drugs, like, it kind of stops you at that point of development.
Yeah.
You go through the shit, and then you come back out on the other end. You're still that same kind of age, you know?
Right.
So she basically lost like 10 years. So really, like, she's 50 something, but she's maybe 40 something, like, mentally.
Really?
You know? So, like, she's kind of not exactly my age. She's like a really big sister to me.
Yeah.
You know?
That's cool.
And technically, because I was adopted by my grandma, she is kind of my sister.
Yeah.
Type deal. Like,
and when you put it like that, dude, that's fucking crazy.
It's weird, but like my mom's my fucking homie too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like I see her as a mom, but it's different, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So like I still know, and like I had time with her, you know, and I've especially since like she's been out and stuff, like she's been around.
Yeah.
So like we've dealt with a lot of stuff. But it's like it's a different dynamic than, you know, if we had lived in a fucking 2-parent household, you know.
I think it's different. I think it's different for moms, bro, because I feel like moms, man, like that's a different kind of love, bro.
Yeah.
Because like even after all the shit that my mom went through and everything that she did, bro, like like I said, bro, she still made an effort, wrote me letters, called me. It didn't even matter, dude. I was such an asshole to her. Like, just a fucking complete dick, dude. And she still portrayed her love to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? But as far as dads go, like, I could fucking care less.
Yeah. My dad was fucking literally like sleeping on benches and fucking off in Wichita,
exactly.
basically. Yeah.
Exactly.
He had a whole nother family going on that he was doing kind of the same thing to.
That shit's crazy, man. You know, it's like some people are just not meant to be fucking parents.
That's one thing you notice whenever you have kids. It's like,
yeah,
you don't know what the fuck's going on, so they definitely didn't fucking know whenever it happened to them either.
Yeah, bro. And it's
kids
like
raising kids out here.
Nothing fucking prepares you to be a parent, bro. Nothing.
Dude, yeah.
It's just all you can take is the shit that you've gone through and be like, okay, well, I'm not fucking doing that.
Well, Kristen likes the books.
Yeah.
And that's good because I get it secondhand through her because I don't read those kinds of books, man. I should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
I've never been an informative book kind of person, but she loves them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's always reading shit about, like, she's big into nutrition and stuff like that, and, like, fucking, like, psychology books and stuff, too. Like, she's a smart lady. And fucking, I get it kind of secondhand through her, so, like, and that was, like, we talked about one time, like, talking about spanking the kids and stuff, and I was like, well, I mean, yeah, like, that's probably gonna happen, like, only save it for, like, certain occasions. She's like, but it doesn't have to be. Like, that doesn't have to ever happen.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, you know what? Like,
it's not a priority.
I think you might be right, dude. Like, there is a different way to do it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is yet. We're gonna figure it out. Still haven't spanked her.
I feel like for us, bro, like for men, it's just like when we parent, we just go off of like shit that we've been through and just kind of like, you know, what we think is right. For women, they just have that like intuitive instinct of like nourishment and love, and we're just like,
yeah, bro. And they have like a for real, like, it's so weird seeing their connection compared to like mine and my daughter's. It's like,
yeah,
it's so tight, dude. Like,
yeah.
If that baby starts crying, Kristen starts freaking the fuck. Like, it fucking, like, I feel like it like jerks her heart out. Like, it freaks her out, dude.
And for men, it's like, oh, just let her cry. She'll go to sleep.
Right, dude. Yeah. Like she's gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know?
And moms are like
I can't take it personally. Like,
right.
Me, I can't take it. Like, she might be okay, but I'm not gonna be okay.
Yeah, exactly. And like for moms, it's like, no, I can't let her cry. Like they have that nourishment instinct, and I think that's going back, bro, to like even everything that your mom went through, bro. Like, y'all are tight now.
Yeah.
But that's because like I can't speak for all moms, but like just
still that bond.
Just that bond, you know? And I
yeah, that's what broke her. Like, whenever Grandma took us, like, whenever we ended up leaving and going to Grandma's, like, that's when she fucking went off the fucking rails. She's like, I don't have anything that I love anymore, you know? Like, this is like, she went bad, bro.
Really?
It went wild after that.
And sometimes, man, you know, sometimes it takes bad things to happen to people for them to realize what they're doing is wrong. Yeah. You know? And under the circumstances, it sucks because people do go through some fucked up shit, but people bounce back.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not everybody does.
Right, that's one thing. Like, it's about the mindset, dude. I wrote a fucking poem about that, actually, bro. It's like, you can have all this stuff, like all this stuff that happened to me, like, I can take that and put the energy from it into a positive place, or I can put it in a negative place. It's completely up to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I have to be conscious of that.
Right.
You know, like I can't go into autopilot and just let what my basic instincts, which would be fucked up probably.
Right.
Because like it wasn't created the right way.
Right.
Like I have to be conscious of what I'm doing and like do
Yeah.
the right thing.
But not only that, but what's the outcome going to be?
Yeah.
You know, based off of the decision that you make, it's like,
yeah, you gotta be able to see past like just the action itself.
yeah, and it's not even just like reacting too quick. Because if you make a quick reaction, like if you just don't think before you do something, like it could be a major consequence.
Yeah.
And honestly, bro, I think that's why I've truly fallen in love with the art of jiu-jitsu.
Bro, I was just about to say that shit.
It's like, no matter what submission you get put in, because you know jiu-jitsu is all about submissions. No matter what submission that you get put in, there's a defense and an escape from it.
Yeah.
The more you train, the better understanding you're going to have. So, you know, it's all about technique and figuring out what works for you, because what works for me might not work for you.
Yeah.
But it's all about development and knowledge and skill and training.
You have to give yourself more and more options.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, you know,
and like give yourself a center.
right. And not only that, now that I'm a blue belt, you know, I put myself in certain situations so I can get better at getting out of that position.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with life, bro. No matter what situation you get put in, there's a way out of it.
Yeah.
You have to think about it.
There's a right way and there's the wrong way.
Absolutely. But if you make a quick decision, you're going to get fucking tapped out. You know?
It might work out once or twice.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like fucking doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, bro.
Insanity.
Insanity, bro. Fuck, dude.
All right, bro, well, I have to pee.
Yeah.
But I did want to make one more point.
Yeah.
Was like, that was the reason that I've been looking into jiu-jitsu, because like I've been in like, I mean, not like a crazy amount of fights like throughout my life, but it's like in all of those fights, the only option that I had was to fuck that other person up.
Right.
To not get fucked up.
Right.
When there's a way, like you can pacify a situation if you have the right knowledge and stuff. And I'd rather have that option than just beating that fucking dude's face in.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Like I've gotten to the point to where I'm just like, look, bro, you don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And it's humbled me so much, because I used to be that guy. I'd go to bars and
it's
just
like they teach you how like you don't even have to hurt that person.
No,
You
not
just
at all.
stop them.
Yeah,
That's power.
yeah, that's fucking superpower, bro.
That's fucking wild.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take a piss and then we'll be right back, guys. Fuck yeah. All right, guys, and we're back. We're fucking chilling over here, dude.
Chilling, bro.
Good time, man.
Absolutely.
I'm so fucking glad I'm here and that
Bro.
you're on the fucking pod, dude.
Bro, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad we were able to make this happen. Good
I'm just,
shit.
dude, the excitement that you brought to it, like before and stuff, like, dude, it's fucking, it helps a lot, man.
No, absolutely,
It's
man.
so good.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so let's try and pick up let's go towards like the end of the boys home or whatever. Like, how do you age out or do you just leave or?
No, so you age out. So like after you graduate high school, they actually, man, believe it or not, they were willing to pay for me to go to college for 4 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But
Who was the
home. Yeah. So the home that I lived in, man, everything was actually fucking government funded. Like we didn't have to like they didn't pay for shit.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Like tax exempt, fucking like fucking, you know, the big construction company Oscar Renda?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they gave our fucking home, like each kid got like fucking $500 at the beginning of the school year to get like shoes and clothes and school supplies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, dude, everybody, like, you know, everything was, we got helped out a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if it was sympathy or if it was like, you know, pity or what, but hey,
I'm doing it for the tax write-off.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, right, yeah, I'm doing it for the vine.
Oh, God, dude, yeah. There's some people that would probably hear that don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, right, yeah. But nah, man, so like everything was like, you know, we didn't have to worry about anything. But when you graduate, they you actually get to go to what's called like a transition. So they had a home for people that were going to college, but you had to be in school to live there.
Oh, right on.
So, believe it or not, bro, I wanted to be a missionary. Like, I wanted to go to third world countries. And,
Really?
So there's a school in Dallas called, it's a CFNI, Christ for the Nations Institute. And I wanted to go there. And I got accepted. And to get accepted into that school is, like, it's pretty fucking hard. Like, you have to get, like, references. And, like, you have to have, like, preachers and pastors and stuff. Like, it's crazy. And I got accepted. And they actually told me that I couldn't go to that school and be a missionary because I wasn't going to make any money.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, I was living in this home, dude. Like, we went to church on Wednesdays and Sundays, and, like, we prayed before every meal, and, like, everything was, like, centered around God in this home. And that's what they wanted that for us. And so I'm trying to fulfill that lifestyle and do that.
Take the next step.
Take that next step. And they're like, no, you can't do that. You're not going to make any money. What's your plan B going to be? So I'm like,
wait, the school told you that?
No.
When you were going to? Or the...
No, my foster parents did.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, well, fuck, I don't know.
Interesting.
So I went to school to be a personal trainer.
Oh, really?
I went to the National Personal Training Institute in Dallas.
Damn,
I got a minor in anatomy and physiology.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
That's
and so I was
I went for kinesiology for a little while.
No shit. Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's fucking badass, man. I don't use it anymore, obviously, but I still have a lot of that shit embedded, in my head.
Yeah. Is that counts as a college, or is that is it like a certification?
It's a certification, but I could have got credited if I went to a college.
Okay. So did you end up going to college ever?
Nah, man. I was never really like school was not my thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make money, but I also wanted to find something that I was passionate about and do something that I actually enjoyed doing.
Yeah.
So I became a personal trainer, man, because I've always been the person to want to help other people.
Yeah.
And I had a passion for working out. So I was like, well, fuck, I like to work out.
Yeah.
So why not help other people achieve their goals as well?
Yeah.
So I did that for a while, man. And then I got burnt out, and then finally I moved out of that transition place. I left. Yeah. Didn't have a plan, didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. And actually moved back in with my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
Moved back in with her, bro. And I personal trained for a while and just kind of fucking did my own thing and then stayed with mom as long as I could. And then I moved out from my mom's house and I went and lived with a buddy of mine in Weatherford, Texas.
Yeah.
Fucking Weatherford, Texas, Parker County. If anybody from Parker County is seeing this, fuck Parker County.
There you go, yeah.
Dude, I got a DWI in 2015, a week after my 21st birthday. Yeah.
I got one 2 or 3 months before mine.
Really?
Yeah, I got an underage.
Here?
No.
Or Arkansas?
Arkansas.
So I bet you, you kind of, was it bad? Or,
Not too bad. I had to do some classes. I never had to have a breathalyzer or anything.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. My license was suspended for, 6 months or so, though.
That's
that was
it?
a bitch, yeah.
Dude, I got bent over and fucked like a whore on prom night, dude, in Parker County. It was bad, bro.
Yeah. Did they make you do the thing where you calculate how much it costs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was $18,500, bro. After probation and being bailed out of jail and all that shit, dude. It was bad.
I was already on probation. God damn it. Yeah.
When you got yours?
Yeah.
No shit?
Yeah.
And
I
you
had to do 7 days in jail because of it, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking.
What were you on probation for?
For the high school thing.
Oh,
the
no
robbery.
shit?
Yeah.
Fuck.
For the heist, bro. It's in the book. You're gonna fucking love it, dude.
I can't wait to fucking read it, dude.
Yeah, I got caught with like 100 and something grand in my closet.
Really? Yeah. Damn. You in the closet?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I was gonna hide it.
You're gonna bury it or what?
They caught me within like 48 hours. I was gonna put it under the bridge at Grandma's house.
No
At
shit.
the bottom of the bridge. Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Fucking didn't do it. Went out of town. And fucking.
Bro, where do you think you would? Where do you think you would be right now if you fucking had that money?
Bro, I'd probably be in more trouble.
You think so?
Yeah, because like if you buy things with that and stuff, like you start getting into more. Like
Yeah,
it would have got worse.
So
yeah.
you think,
and then like doing something like that and then not having consequences from it, I feel like would put me as a different. Like,
so you think getting in trouble like change your life?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Like I've never done anything like anything like that ever since.
Really?
I never would. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just presented with a fucking opportunity that like when you're that age and like somebody's like, yeah, there's like fucking here's like 10 grand, let's split it. Like,
Yeah.
like there's more. We can just get more.
I think if somebody presented me with that opportunity right now, allegedly,
He would not do it.
I would not
Absolutely
do it.
not even think about it twice.
Yeah.
3 times or so. Maybe.
Right. Yeah. If I didn't have kids. But nah, dude. So,
But yeah, so
that's
there's
fucking
that.
crazy. Yeah. There's that.
Yeah.
But,
so you're in Weatherford. You got the
so I was in
DUI.
Weatherford, dude. I got the DWI and, dude, I was a piece of shit, man. I didn't work for like fucking 4 months, bro. And, I had a truck payment, I had a car payment, and my mom had to go get a fucking second job to fucking take care of me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, dude. So I had just turned 21, so my mom was probably like 50 something, working 2 jobs because my negligent ass didn't want to fucking, you know. So yeah, dude, she took care of me, bro. Like she did whatever it took, but she did it the right way, and she bailed me out, literally. Like made my truck payment, made my fucking car payment, fucking, you know, just.
How did you take that at the time?
At the time,
Like, did you see it for what it was? Like, did you see it as a good thing?
honestly, bro, I'm gonna be 100% with you. I felt like she owed me.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah,
You know?
for sure. Yeah, nobody can fault you on that.
Like,
bro.
like, no, for real. Like, I had that mindset of like, oh, you're doing this for me now. Like, this is the least you could do.
Yeah,
I was a piece of shit.
I mean that sucks, but like, it does.
It makes a little sense,
Yeah, bro.
you know? So I was like, so I took that time off and just fucking partied my ass off and just did whatever I wanted to do, bro, and was like, you owe me.
Yeah, take a couple of months, make mom do some shit.
But now that I look at it, Mom, you don't owe me nothing. You gave me life.
That was your one.
Yeah. But no, dude, she worked and, you know, fucking took care of me, and I moved back in with her and finally started fucking getting my shit together, bro, and fucking I had multiple jobs, dude. I didn't know what I wanted to fucking do. Yeah. And then I met my baby mama, and then we were together for a little bit, and I was still personal training, not making really shit for money.
Yeah.
And then finally, dude, I went to the oil field, and once I went to the oil field and started making some fucking bread,
Yeah.
dude, never looked back since.
Yeah.
Working in the oil and gas industry, man, I've made good money for a long time, but there's part of me, bro, that I feel like I was happier personal training, making less money doing something that I was passionate about.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. But the fucked up thing is, once you start making a certain amount of money, you start living a different lifestyle, and you have to fucking be able to compensate for that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Tell that to your sister.
facts,
Boom,
bro.
dude. Yeah,
Facts.
bring it full circle real
bro.
quick.
That was deep, bro. That was
got
deep, for sure. For sure. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, there you go.
For real, man. It's like living within your means is, for a lot of people, it's tough.
Yeah.
You know, especially at a young age when you start making really good money. You know, you want to start having, especially for like people like us, bro, that grew up with shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing. You start making a decent amount of money and you start getting a nice paycheck, bro. Like, you want to start fucking
doing some shit.
Yeah,
you never got to do shit with money, bro.
Yeah.
That's like whenever I got that money whenever I was like 17. I was like, I'm going to get a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like the least crazy out of all of us, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was the one that was like, we had to do it this way and this way. Like, be fucking careful.
Right.
And they fucking weren't. But like, even then, I was still like, we're still going to have some fun, bro.
Fuck it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Just living life on the edge. But, it's like, man, money it doesn't buy happiness, bro, but I'm a firm believer that it buys experience, and experience is what determines our happiness.
Yeah, there you go.
And it doesn't really matter what it is. Like, for you, it's this, bro, like doing podcasts. Like,
I make enough money that I can do this.
Absolutely. And that's what you love to do.
Yeah.
But, it takes experience to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Whether it's fucking, it doesn't matter what it is, but a lot of people that experience shit, bro, they don't fucking come back from it.
Yeah.
Because they're so hooked on that experience. It's like we were talking about earlier, bro, it's a fucking
cycle.
It's a permanent solution for a temporary problem. Right on. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just After being in the boys' home and then moving back in with my mom and getting the DWI and just all that shit, it just, nobody owes me anything.
Yeah.
But I had that mindset for so long because of everything that I had went through. It's like, I don't know. Part of me was like, I need a fucking break.
Yeah. Somebody fucking help me for once.
Yeah. I've been fucking working since I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
Pushing a fucking lawnmower, bro. Yeah. It's like somebody fucking
painting houses with
grandpa and shit, bro. It's like somebody fucking help me out, man.
Give me some fucking time here, dude.
Yeah. Absolutely. And
sucks that it had to happen then, but you fucking needed that.
No, absolutely. And I wouldn't change it for the world. But, going back to the whole jujitsu thing, bro, it's just, man, jujitsu it's given me a leeway to be able to, I guess, mitigate a lot of the problems that I had.
Take those negatives and kind of
turn them into a positive. Just being able to find myself, be humble, because fuck, dude, everybody at the gym that I train at, bro, like, we come from all walks of life, like EMTs, police officers, like people that have been locked up, like just it's.
You're not the guy that had it the worst in the room either,
right? Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. But
there's probably a couple mean motherfuckers.
Oh,
there, dude,
bro, without a doubt. But I don't think I've met anybody that comes from a martial arts background necessarily here that I didn't vibe with, bro, that I didn't like, and it's just, if it's not something that you do, it's not something that I can really explain until you like do it. It's just, bro, it's like, it's crazy, man. It's different for sure, so I would encourage everybody just to try it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me and Kristen were talking about that earlier today. Actually, she was asking which gym it was, and she'd already checked that one out.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do our week trial whenever we get back from Padre next month.
Bro, I'm fucking stoked, dude.
Bro,
I can't fucking wait, dude.
I'm fucking excited about
Hell
it, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, bro. I feel like I've fucking wanted to do it for so long.
But it's always going to be there. It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
It's been around. Jiu-jitsu's been around.
Ready, fucking get in there, dude.
Hell yeah. Absolutely, man.
That's crazy. How long ago did you start?
So I wrestled in high school, and I started doing jiu-jitsu in 2013. I trained for probably about a year and a half, and then I just got kind of burnt out, but from wrestling in high school, and I felt like that was my obligation. And I started doing jiu-jitsu, and I was like, fuck, I feel like I'm obligated to be here. probably because I was paying for it.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
you know,
go, yeah.
So it was like,
and you're probably used to the structure of like high school sports.
Yeah, but I
Wrestling
mean,
team.
it's also it's a discipline too, like a discipline that I didn't have before. You know,
You just weren't ready for it, maybe.
No, I wasn't. So I fucking I quit and I gave it up, and life happened, had kids and work and shit like that, and then finally I just, I always watched UFC, and I'd watch. There's a lot of people that I wrestled with that moved on to wrestle at like the collegiate level and stuff like that. So I kept up with them, but it was January of last year when I fucking picked it back up and just went full force with it.
What belt did you come back as? What were you when you left?
I was a white belt.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a white belt. I came back as a white belt, and I just got promoted to my blue belt about a month ago.
So it's white,
it's
blue,
white,
purple?
white, blue, purple, brown, and black.
Brown. Okay, I missed the brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
White, blue, purple, brown, and black.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Nice.
yeah, man, it's going from when I got my blue belt, bro, that was like, to a lot of people, they'd be like, oh, cool, whatever. But going from a white belt to a blue belt, just having that sense of accomplishment and like,
Yeah, that's nice to have.
bro, but it just,
like to be able to get some kind of an accolade, because there's not a lot of things you do in life where you get any kind of an accolade for it.
no, like, bro, I've not only that, but I've been with the same company I've been with for 4 years and haven't gotten a fucking raise.
Oh shit! Same.
So it's so it's like like just going from a white belt to a blue belt, and since I've been back like a year and a half, dude, it's like I achieved something that I've been longing for, in a sense of like, I feel useful. I feel purposeful now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And when I say I longed for that, it's like, I feel like everything that we do in life, bro, like we always wonder, okay, what's next? Yeah. Especially like once, like, because majority of the time when you go into something, you have a goal, and then when you achieve that goal, it's like, okay, what's next?
We do now, yeah.
Yeah. But when
there's no end.
No, there's no end. And also, like, in jiu-jitsu, you don't know when you're going to get promoted,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, most people will say, from white belt to blue belt, it takes 2 years, and then 2 years, and then 2 years. They say typically
Black belt takes like 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But I've seen people get promoted to blue belt in a year. I've seen people get promoted to blue belt in fucking 3 years.
Yeah.
It's all about your professors and how they think that, if you're ready or not, So when I got promoted, I felt like I was ready, but I didn't know when I was going to get promoted. And just getting promoted, it's like, damn, like it feels really good.
Yeah.
Because people are watching you.
Yeah, like they took a notice.
Right.
Yeah.
They took a notice.
What would you say is the difference between being what makes you a blue belt rather than a white belt? Like, because it obviously, like you were saying earlier, it's different.
Yeah. Right? So being a blue belt versus a white belt is just having a sense of like scenario, having a sense of like positions, knowing, I would say not have mastered, but have a very good knowledge of like basic submissions and transitions from like certain positions, as far as like side control, mount,
like as you say you take somebody down, you get on, and you like you don't
know
where the fuck to
go.
go.
You don't know where the fuck to go. Yeah. You're a white belt, but once you get your blue belt, you have
a couple of things in
you
your
have
arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay.
couple things, probably quite a few things.
Yeah,
you
right.
should.
Yeah.
Like,
So what the fuck do these black belts have,
bro,
shit you would never even think of. Probably.
never even think of, bro. Like when I roll with my professors at my gym, and it's just,
Like there's no chance.
oh, bro, I still feel like I'm a fucking white belt.
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck
my
yeah.
gosh, dude. Like it's crazy, you know.
Do you so like it's white, blue, purple? Do you have any chance with a purple belt? Depending on the guy, obviously.
Yeah, there's some purple belts that, you know, I can hang with, but they still whip my ass.
Yeah, it's like maybe like 9 out of 10 times they
Yeah.
would have you. Maybe you could get
Yeah.
a 1. Like
Especially like a freshly promoted purple belt. Yeah, I can hang with them. But like if they're like they have a striping system too. So it's like 1 stripe, 2 stripe, 3 stripe, 4 stripe. Then after your 4th stripe, you get promoted to the next belt.
Yeah.
So like a 2 stripe, 3 stripe, 4 stripe purple belt. Nah, I'm getting my ass
chance,
whipped
yeah.
all day. But like a freshly promoted purple belt, yeah, I can hold my own.
You're like right on their code.
But the way I look at it, if you're a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, if you go get into a street fight with somebody, like, you better not get your ass whipped.
yeah, unless you fuck around and find a black belt
right?
on the street, I guess.
Or you find somebody that's like a Golden Glove boxer, or somebody that's been
Yeah.
fighting for a long
Yeah,
time.
because that's different. Because do y'all do striking at all in jiu-jitsu?
At the gym I'm at, no.
Okay.
There's places that do what's called combat jiu-jitsu, but my gym is just strictly like just strictly submissions. But we have a lot of like law enforcement guys that are at our gym. So I feel like anybody in law enforcement should train jiu-jitsu,
definitely,
bro.
yeah.
Because I've seen so many videos, bro, of like police officers like trying to apprehend a guy.
Doing unnecessary
And
shit.
they don't even know what the fuck they're doing
Yeah.
at all.
And that's a real life situation.
Real life
Life
situation.
and death.
Yeah.
cases.
I'm like, bro, how did you let that guy get your gun?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that shit don't make no fucking sense at all.
Yeah.
But, no, man. Absolutely. Like, if you're a blue belt and you walk on the street, unless the guy knows what the fuck he's doing,
Yeah.
if you get beat up on the street, bro, take your blue belt and
Yeah.
just fucking give it back, bro. Yeah.
Do you think being a blue belt would? Well, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, do you have like if it was 2 guys, you know, on the street, does that help you, or is it still you're fighting 2 fucking dudes on the street? Maybe help you get away.
Yeah, it'd probably help you get away.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Because in that case, you're probably just gonna want to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. If I was fighting 2 guys and my back was against the wall, they'd be fucked. Because I don't want somebody
Can't
to
get behind it.
I don't want somebody to take my back. So if I'm up against the wall and I'm fighting 2 guys,
Yeah,
more than likely I'm gonna get out of there.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Get that, yeah.
for sure, for sure.
Break this dude's arm.
Yep.
Whatever. I'm just gonna get away from you.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
absolutely. Yeah. But then, you know, in a fight like that, like, everything's fair game. Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm grabbing anything and
Oh,
everything.
bro, I'm biting nuts.
Oh,
Fucking-
absolutely.
Oh, dude.
Absolutely.
I'd be a biter for sure.
Oh,
bro. If
yeah.
It's life and death.
Oh, bro, call me Mike Tyson.
Yeah, whenever I was little, my dad, he would have us do these, like, we'd all wrestle each other, and fucking, remember one time I accidentally bloodied the girl down the street's nose one
Yeah.
time, and, like, shit like that. Like, he would just have us all, like, wrestle each other, and he'd, like, show us a few things, because I think he did, I want to say it was Taekwondo or something. If I'm not mistaken, it might have been jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure. And then he was in the Army, and, like, he taught us, like, where your pressure points and stuff are. And
Right.
little shit like that. So, like, I'm not completely novice, but, like, about as close as you can get. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. Like, I have enough, like, if that other person doesn't know shit, I'd probably have a chance to whip their ass.
Yeah.
But, like, if they know anything,
At all.
it's probably, I'm just going to have to be meaner.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about earlier with that point I was making. Like, I want to learn how not to have to be the meanest person, because,
Right.
dude, after every fight I've been in, you just feel bad. Like,
No.
whether you win or not, you're like, I hurt the fuck out of somebody, or
Yeah.
like, Yeah, it's just
Absolutely.
it should have went different.
I used to be the most confrontational person in the world, bro. Like, I would just walk around like I had this fucking chip on my shoulder that I had so much to prove to people.
Yeah.
And now I can walk around and just know, and I can separate myself from situations that I know could go south really quick.
Yeah.
And that's really nice about being a trained fighter and being somebody that thinks I know how to fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because somebody that thinks they know how to fight, like
They want to test it.
Yeah, absolutely. Me, I don't want that. But also,
time. You're like,
but
I know
also
I can.
too, like, if it comes down to it, I can restrain somebody. Like, if somebody puts their hand on me, like, I could break their wrist or break their arm or something and walk away. Versus back in the day, you know, going to a bar, we're all fucked up drinking, I could just beat the brakes off somebody and not stop.
Yeah.
You know? So now it's nice to have the training in the background to be able to just do what I need to do and get away.
Yeah.
You know, versus just feeling like I have to just completely beat the shit out of this guy and embarrass him and possibly kill him, or possibly, you know, put myself in a situation where I'm going to go to fucking prison for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's like one of the last fights I got in, dude. We were fucking fighting in a garage, and I fucking tripped over a bed, and he jumped on my back. And, like, I'm like, so it's a bed on the concrete, and, like, he's on the bed, and I'm, like, stuck in, like, the wedge of the bed.
Yeah.
And he's fucking got me in a headlock, and so I just started fucking just raining blows over my head, just fucking this poor dude up, dude.
No shit.
And he finally fucking let go, and then we got up, and I fucking, he came at me, and I shoved him, and fucking, he fell down and cut himself on a fucking jar that was broken on the floor, and, like, severed a tendon in his fucking arm and shit. And, like, it should have never gotten anywhere near that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could have been stopped, like, way earlier.
Absolutely. Like, you could have, if you had the training, you could have.
We're about a half a gallon of whiskey deep, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
This is like 6 in the morning. Well, because we wrestled a couple of times before, and like we were fucking around, and I got him in an arm bar, and I hurt his shoulder.
Yeah.
So I was trying to help him, and then he slapped me while I was trying to like help him out. Like I was trying to like help him like put his arm up, and so like we got him on that same bed.
Yeah.
Fucking like had him laying down, and he fucking reaches up and just slaps the shit out of me. And then so I fucking slapped him, and then he fucking slapped me again, and then he fucking punched me, and so I was like, all right, get the fuck up, let's do this.
That's it.
Yeah. It's just fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah.
That first slap, I could have just been like, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Right. Absolutely.
But I was hammered drunk, and it went way too far.
Yeah, I think I've.
Same guy that does the intro music, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we're
dude.
fucking cool now.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, Cable.
Fuck, dude. That's a story to fucking tell, man.
It's fucking wild.
That's badass, dude. Yeah. No,
But that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the shit that I want to like be able to take care of in a different
right. It's nice to be in. It's nice to be able to get into situations and assess: is it worth it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
versus just acting out of anger, or acting out of like, you know, just being egotistical of just being like, nah, this guy slapped me, so now I have to beat the shit out of him. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, now this guy slapped me. Obviously, he's got
feeling vulnerable. Something's going on with
he's
him,
got so much shit going on. Like, look, all right, bro, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
But if you put your hands on me again, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
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 And then typically when that happens, it's like it doesn't happen a second time. Because then once they do put their hands on you again, fuck them up.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. You know.
And all that could have been said, but I said it with a slap, which is not the right answer.
Right, absolutely. But honestly, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I think I'd rather be punched in the face than slapped.
Bro, that's the thing about it. I was like, what the fuck?
Because I think if somebody slaps me, bro,
I'm helping you, dude.
Yeah,
what the fuck? And this was like friendly. Like we were videoing it. We were having a great time. We were fucking out there just wrestling in the fucking grass.
Right.
And then we got inside, and that just sideswiped me. I was like, what the fuck? fuck?
Yeah, bro. I think if somebody slapped me, I think we're fighting outside. It's like,
So
what?
I have to feel like super bad. I
Yeah.
guess,
Yeah, so don't feel bad about it, bro. It's like, fuck, did you just slap me?
Yeah, but he had to go to the fucking hospital and shit, bro. It's fucking nuts, dude. He had a bad concussion and everything, dude.
No shit.
Yeah, bro. Like when I say I was fucking like full, because I was stuck, dude.
Yeah.
I was fully stuck. He had me, bro, because I
Yeah.
fucking fell into this hole.
Right.
And fucking, so I just
It's fucking,
did what I had to do to get out of there,
It's
dude.
fight or flight at that point,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Damn.
That shit's got me like on edge again. They go jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. having fucking flashbacks.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think we've told a hell of a story, bro. I'd love to fucking have you on again sometime. We'll fucking, once I start doing jiu-jitsu, we'll fucking start doing some fucking
Absolutely.
chilling, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude.
But dude, this has been fucking awesome.
It's been fucking badass, man.
Let's get these people out of here. Let them go about their days. Finish doing your dishes or your laundry or whatever the fuck you're doing right now.
Yeah.
And we will catch y'all later, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Off. You gotta turn this. Oh, fuck. Actually, let's go out with that one.
Mozzarella!
God damn it. That's my sister.
We'll get it right one of these days. Let's act like we've been here before, huh?
Yeah, we're fucking, yeah, professional podcast.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
And one of these days I'm gonna wake up to check it out.